And we on.
Gia, back up in this bitch once again, man. Got a big slate of boxing today, man, with the heavyweights. Got this Joyce versus Daniel Dubois. Been looking forward to that shit for a while. And we're gonna be calling this Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fight tonight. Let me find the screen real quick. I just got the notification. Turn this volume down. So don't come in all loud. Yeah, it's going down, man. Feel kind of weird to be calling a fight at this time of circadian rhythm. Like, nigga, you supposed to be chilling, nigga. We call fights in prime time. But we have to go ahead and suck it up, buttercup, and get up in there and do our thing. And we fresh out waking back too. So we often here fucking up, man. Y'all forgive us, man. Players fuck up too. You know what I'm talking about? Find a little old. All right, I just found that motherfucker. Put the stream up and shit. Oh, I done hit the wrong thing. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? Got our ass saw Willie D calling the fight tonight. What's up, the YG Knight? Salute to you.
Salute,
Say
fam.
yo.
Mark Blake, salute.
Say salute to the corner. Mark Blake, salute. Peace of the Netherlands. What's up with you? Avery Black, what's up with you, man? Say what's good.
Salute.
Yeah, man, we up in this bitch about to call this fight. This fight been kind of tough on me when I was trying to pick the winner. You know what I'm saying? Because like you got this guy Joyce. He older. He 35. He started fighting later in his career. I saw that he started fighting at 22, and I also saw that he started fighting at 23. You know what I'm saying? So he started at one of them. But if you look at his opponents that he done been in the ring with, like he done fought Tony Yoka in the Olympics in the finals. You know what I'm saying? He fought against Fedor Bergovich on the World Series of Boxing. He fought against Usyk, Alexander Usyk in the World Series of Boxing. So I know that this dude done shared the ring with better fighters than this man, Daniel Dubois. But I went on ahead and picked Dubois though, because he started fighting early. He started fighting when he was 9 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's younger. He only like 26 years old. Got a hell of a punch. He throw his punches straighter than Joyce. Joyce like to throw them looping and hooking type of shots. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a straight shot beat a looping shot any day. So I went on ahead and picked Daniel Dubois, but I wanted to pick Joyce bad as hell though, man. Because I like Joyce. I think he's a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? He seemed like the type of dude that'll get out there with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I picked Daniel Dubois tonight, but I'm definitely going for Joyce. YG Knight said, Marlo, let's get it. What's the gas you on? What you got over there, bro?
I'm on some effing incredible right now. And we locked in with that Joyce, with that Du Bois too, man. I think I picked it by KO. I see this fight going either way by KO too. But yeah, I'm on some effing incredible OG.
Yeah, I got some of the best shit I ever had, man. I got some shit called Pink Cherry Gelato. That shit some gas, man. Like I said, it's some of the best shit I ever had. Appreciate that super chat from Rough House, man. Where you at? You supposed to have your ass on the panel.
Bro, salute, bro.
Say salute to the corner and peace to the block. Hashtag block fam, goddamn me. I already appreciate that shit. Mark Blake say good to see you calling fights on my time. Yeah, we got you tonight, man, or today. Shit, my body still don't even know what time it is. Like, nigga, it's supposed to be prime time. You and this bitch calling fights. But we about to get it in though. Definitely. See, this is the fight that I really been looking forward to for the week. Like, I'm cool with that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones shit, but this is really the fight that I was looking forward to. Kamal Oz, what's up with you? Said, what up? Joyce called out Luis Ortiz and ducked him when he was with the PBC. Said Joyce called out Luis Ortiz and then ducked him when he was with the PBC. Okay, y'all be having more knowledge about all that, who ducked who and all that kind of shit. I don't be knowing about that shit like that, but I have seen this man in the ring with decent fighters though. Like I said, when he was with the World Series of Boxing, I saw him fight Fedor Bergovich and he beat Fedor Bergovich in the World Series of Boxing. He lost a close fight to Alexander Usyk. He done been in the ring with Tony Yoka. You know what I'm saying? He lost in the Olympic finals to him. I got some respect for the motherfucker. YG Knight said I got Dubois too. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dubois, man. I want to take Joyce though. Like I said, I like the motherfucker. Roughhouse said
we locked in.
Roughhouse say rocking with the bar on this one. Yeah, I know just about everybody gonna take the bar. You know what I'm saying? He's the younger, more powerful guy. He seemed to be on the way up. Joyce is already 35 years old, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't no surprise. Kamal Oz said Joyce is slow as a snail and a tortoise, like molasses in the winter. Shit, you say that, but why do the motherfucker got a silver medal? Why did the motherfucker beat Philip Bergovich? He went out there and beat Ergovich, man. And a lot of people are high on that guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just come across to me like a fighter. That's why I like the motherfucker. Kamal Ali said Dubois is the next great heavyweight. I definitely don't see that shit. I just don't see it. He got 75 amateur fights. That's cool. But when I saw him against that Larte guy, Larte hurt that motherfucker, Dubois, man. He caught him with a counter right hand over the top of his jab, right on the chin, and he hurt that motherfucker. So I ain't just super impressed with him. Yeah, you're going to have to show me something. I ain't the type of... Go ahead.
I thought you were doing, but yeah, he also was touching the Usyk. You know what I'm saying? He was able to get to Usyk with his slow punches.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, he the type of motherfucker that's gonna come in that bitch and fight. Yeah, I like him. Seneca J, what's up with you? Say salute Marlo and Trey X. What's going down with you?
Salute, fam.
Yeah, we back in this bitch once again. Well, like I said, I did pick Dubois. I mean, he got his advantages. Like I said, he the younger guy. But like, if you look at accomplishments and shit, he ain't really fucking with Joe Joyce on the accomplishments. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had most of his fights in the junior division when he was young. He ain't really, you know what I'm saying? He ain't fighting in the senior class. As a professional, it ain't like he just done fought just the greatest motherfuckers there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see something with Dubois. Like I've been saying for the longest, I feel like Frank Sanchez will go out there and whoop Daniel Dubois. But hey, man, if he go out there and impress me, I'm open to be impressed. Kamal Ali said, Dubois KO Fury's cousin, and Aqua Fighter, Dubois KO Fury cousin. Okay, what's his name, Fury? I think I know you talking about. I done called a few of his fights. I wasn't just super impressed with that motherfucker either, though. But like I said, man, if the dude come in here and show something and he go in there and knock this motherfucker Joyce out, I'll be impressed with it. But for right now, I ain't impressed with the dude. D-Lo say salute. What's up with you, bro?
Salute, bro.
What's going down? Mike James Boxing, what's up with you? Say salute Marlo and Trace. I got slow Joyce for the KO upset, goddamn me. I ain't mad at you, bro. I want to take Joe Joyce bad as a motherfucker, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dubois. You know what I'm saying? And plus the odds makers got Dubois as a 4-1 favorite in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go ahead and ride with Dubois. You about to say something, bro?
Yeah, Mike James, salute, fam. And we're gonna be serving you that good old crow, man. What you wanted? Cooks, you want it smoked or you want it grilled? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kamal Ali was talking about that Nathaniel Gorman, dude. I think I remember like that short, pudgy white dude that was bald headed. I think that's who you talking about, man. That motherfucker wasn't nobody to come in here talking about, man. Come on, bro. D-Lo said I would be impressed no matter who wins. I got Joyce by knockout in 5. Goddamn. I'm telling you, man. I just ain't seen it with Daniel Dubois yet, bro. I ain't seen it. Like I told you, man. I was just telling them, D-Lo, me and you, we like Frank Sanchez, the Cuban, 214-6. I think he'll go out there and put something on Daniel Dubois' ass. I ain't trying to come across like I'm a hater or something of the boy. I ain't got nothing against the man, but just looking at the skill set, I just ain't impressed just yet. You know what I'm saying? Mike James Boxer said, I want that grilled mac and cheese on the side. Goddamn, we got you, bro. You already know we got some leftovers from Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we on deck. Oh, you down there in the chat and shit. Yeah, I'm surprised a few of y'all came in here picking Joe Joyce to win this fight. I thought I was gonna be the only motherfucker that was thinking about picking Joe Joyce, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I went on ahead and took Daniel Dubois. I might be in here eating some crow or something going against my first mind because my first mind definitely told me to pick him. You better say something, bro?
Hell yeah. Also, that's why I was typing in the chat. I said, we got some hitters. Boy, the fam don't be playing with this here boxing. Somebody eating crow tonight. I'm hoping it ain't nothing. We were just talking about Joyce got the capabilities of pulling this fight off. You know what I'm saying? We're going to see.
Yeah, we definitely gonna see them. Plus, they got familiarity with each other. They used to be sparring partners. And from what I was reading back in them days, Joe Joyce was getting the better of the sparring. But I will say that Daniel Dubois was younger. You know what I'm saying? So let's see if he done surpassed Joe Joyce with his skills and shit, with his hands. D-Lo said they already hating on Sanchez saying he's 40 years old. But you know they always gonna say that when them Cubans and stuff come over here, you know what I'm saying? I think he got a pretty strong hairline to be 40 years old. If he is 40, I don't think he that old. Mark Blake said he got Daniel Dubois, man. I ain't mad at you, man. Go ahead and ride with him. You know what I'm saying? You locked in with me and Marlo. I'm just saying this motherfucker Joe Joyce got a chance. Everybody think that he gonna get knocked in the next week and all this all kind of shit. We'll see. D-Lo said, I just think if Joyce takes his best shots, Daniel Dubois may not take that well. I don't think he will either. Because like I said, bro, I already seen him hurt in the fight. he got hurt against that Larte dude. I don't remember his first name. Was it a Manuel? I don't know what his last name was, bro. I think he was black and he had like some blonde hair or some shit off in his head. And he caught Daniel Dubois with a counter right hand over the top of the jab, and he hurt the motherfucker. And it just didn't look good to me, man. So shit, I think Joe Joyce got a shot. What's up to Sir Ken? Said Marlo's corner trade. Salute. Salute to the wrenches and salute to the chat. Smash the like button, man. Definitely would appreciate if everybody hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't.
Salute.
Kamal Lau said Dubois held his own against Joshua in sparring, put him to sleep. Well, yeah, I heard something about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good point that you made, like a good fighter that he done been in the ring with. But when it comes to actual competition, Joe Joyce has been in the ring with the better competition. I say it again. Tony Yoka, he was in the ring with him. He beat Filip Bergovich. He went toe to toe with Alexander Usyk, and he sparred Daniel Dubois. So yeah, Dubois, he might did some good shit in sparring against AJ, but when it comes to actual competitions, he ain't been in the ring with as good a fighter as Joe Joyce has. That ain't nothing but a fact. You know what I'm saying? KM Harris, salute. What's up with you, bro? D-Lo said, I'm out here working on my mower. Hopefully I can get inside in time. Yeah, this shit had started like at 1:30 or something like that, Central Time. I don't know how many fights they had. Shit, I had fell asleep on it when it first came on. They like 3 fights in or something like that. So you probably got your little time. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit done, come over here and check out the fight. And y'all already know y'all got to come back later on for the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fight. I'm feeling kind of fucked up for my boy Roy, man, because when I looked at that weigh-in, Mike Tyson weighed in at 220 pounds. In his prime, he was 217. So they mean that he weighed in 3 more pounds than when he was in his prime. You know what I'm saying? And it also made me think too, like, damn, how much training was Mike Tyson doing? You know what I'm saying? Because like, you know, back in the day, he was coming in at 230 and shit like that. And obviously he could have came in at 220. So that just showed you that he wasn't training worth a fuck back then. And he obviously is taking his training very seriously right now. You know what I'm saying? So I think it could be tough for Roy Jones tonight. I don't want to see my man get hurt. Shit, he one of the people that made me fall in love with boxing. But I think he might get his ass knocked the fuck out tonight. D-Lo said if I don't make it in, I don't mind relying on your call. Oh, yeah, you know I got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. You know I'm going to give it to you like God gave it to Moses. What's up to Gregory X, goddamn me? Hold on. I forgot what I say. Oh, the OG VIP, no need to CID, goddamn me. Forgive me, man. My circadian rhythm fucked up right now. He said, greetings, brothers and sisters. What's up with you?
Salute, big bro. What's good with it?
Yeah, it's going down, man. Who you got in the fights tonight, OG? Me and Marlo, we locking in on Dubois. I'm taking Dubois begrudgingly, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna take Mike Tyson tonight. I think Mike Tyson gonna go in there and knock the shit out of Roy Jones. Man, I hope my boy don't get hurt out here tonight. Sir Ken said this is the next step for Dubois. If he don't rush his work like FA did in his step up, he should weather the storm, goddamn. Well, hey, the odds makers agree with you, bro. They got him as a 4-1 favorite in this fight. They got him at -400, and they got Joe Joyce at +300. You know what I'm saying? So they agree with you, man. And I definitely do think this is a step up for him tonight. So we'll see. Like I told you, I haven't been super impressed with him so far, but hey, he might change my mind tonight. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Harris said something. He done retracted his statement. Yeah, what y'all got going on though, man? How was y'all Thanksgiving? You know what I'm saying? Is everything good? What y'all smoking on? I know it's early, but shit, you know we got to get it in on these fights. What you smoking on? What you drinking on? What's going on? What your libation looking like my boy Gregory X be saying? Gregory X say Dubois should outwork the mummy. Yeah, everybody's saying he a mummy and all that kind of stuff, man. But I got respect for him as a fighter, OG. I think he gonna come in there and fight hard as a motherfucker today. But we'll see though, man. I'm just going for some good boxing, man. That's what I want above all. Kev Harris say salute Marlo and Trey X. Salute to you, man. Salute. Have some fun with these fights and shit. Make sure I got all my shit. Hey, y'all keep an eye on what they doing on ESPN Plus, because I don't even know how many fights we in. I don't know how many fights we away from the main event or none of that shit. I don't even know how many fights is on this card, to be honest with you. What's up to Bruce Gold? Salute to you. What's going down with you? Shit, really, it's been a little while since we called a fight this early on the corner, man. We normally just be in prime time, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all help us out, man, to keep us on point and shit. Yeah, it's going down, man. Daniel Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Sir Ken said a little cake mix for after Thanksgiving. Goddamn, what is cake mix, bro? That's a strain or something? I don't even know what that is. Like I said, I got some shit, man. Like the best gas I think I like the second best gas I ever had. Some shit called pink cherry gelato, man. That shit got me feeling sedated over here. For real. So if I'm fucking up on the names and all that shit, man, y'all forgive me, man, because they players fuck up too. You know what I'm saying? So Ken said, yeah, that's a strain. Okay, I've been hearing about a lot of them strains too, man. That chocolate cake and chocolate milk and all this different type of shit. What's up, the ride? That's the champ, man. The two-time champ. Salute to you. Say what's up, my people. Yeah, we back up in this bitch. Who you got tonight, champ? Who you got? Daniel Dubois, Joe Joyce, Mike Tyson, and Roy Jones. Who you got? Everybody put their picks in the chat too with the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, man. Who y'all got in that fight tonight? Hey, I'm gonna be honest with y'all too, man. I'm kind of interested to see what's gonna go on with that Jake Paul, versus what's the damn basketball player name? Nate Robinson. I'm kind of interested in that shit, man. I know it ain't no real boxing, you know what I'm saying, but I just always been a Nate Robinson fan. You know, I liked him when he was in the dunk contest going against the White Howard, you know what I'm saying? And plus, I ain't just the tallest motherfucker. I'm like 5'9". This dude coming down the lane dunking on niggas and something and shit. So I always been a fan of Nate Robinson. So I'm kind of interested to see the outcome of his fight. You know what I'm saying? Right as a chance said he got Dubois and Jones. You taking Roy tonight, bro? Spirit of Justice said he taking Roy Jones. Man, I don't see what y'all see, man. I just feel like the better skill set is with Mike Tyson. He got that custom model style down packed for the shorter fighter. You know what I'm saying? And plus, Roy Jones, he never really had the greatest skill set. He mainly relied on his God-given talent as far as his speed and his reflexes. And he in his 50s now, so I don't think he got all that. I think it's gonna be tough on that boy and that bitch, man. I gotta take Mike. Kev Harris said he got Dubois now. Mike, shit, let's form Voltron then. Rod X and Chance said MARLO'S Corner. What's up, bro? Well, he on mute right now. He probably over there doing something. Sean Icon, what's up with you? Said Mike and Dubois. Yeah, I'm locked in with you. Gregory X said Tyson isn't in fighting shape. My question is cardio. Roy should drown Mike. Hey, that is something that I thought about. But when I looked at the weigh-in, Mike Tyson weighed in at 220 pounds. When he was in his prime, he weighed in at 217. So he is weighing 3 more pounds than he was in his prime. That makes me think that he gonna come in this fight in some good ass shape, man. You know what I'm saying? But hey, one thing I will say though, it seems like Mike Tyson has abused his body over the years with drugs and all kind of shit. And I don't think Roy Jones got that type of history. So that is something that did come to my mind. Like, you know, Roy might be better preserved because he probably took care of his body better than Mike over the years. You know what I'm saying? But I think Mike in some good shape though, man, according to that weigh-in. Kev Harris said Nate loses his basketball. Losing his basketball game is whack. Nate loses. His basketball game is whack. Oh, you don't like Nate Robinson? DH2O, what's up with you? Welcome to the gym. This your first time. Said Mike said he going straight at him. Yeah, that's what he said, man. He said he going straight at Roy. Roy ain't gonna be able to fight off the ropes and all that kind of shit like he used to do. Man, I just don't know what Roy gonna be able to do to beat Tyson, man. Mike James Boss said Roy was the last to be active only a few years ago. Tyson has been out for over 12 years. Yeah, that's a good point. But shit, hey, once so many years pass by, what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? A few years ago, shit, what's a few years ago? About 3 years ago or something? Shit, what's the difference? If both the motherfuckers been inactive for that long. But man, when I saw Roy Jones's record, they said his record was 66-9. I was like, man, how the fuck Roy Jones lose 9 fights? I did not know the man lost 9 fights. How the fuck that happened, man? Sports Reaction, what's up with you? Said I can't wait for Mike, man. Yeah, it's going down, man. But to be real with you, I'm more looking forward to this Joe Joyce and Daniel Dubois fight. Sean Icon said I'm rooting for Nate as well, Trey. Yeah, I'm rooting for Nate, man. I hope Nate go out there and do something to that boy. Sir Ken said I am pulling for Nate, but that don't say nothing though. But between Roy and Mike, I just see 2 legends in the ring. Yeah, definitely 2 legends. Sports Reaction said Roy is too old. Roy is too old. the fact, hold on. The fact is, hold on, man. Damn, man, y'all help me out tonight, man. I mean, help me out today. I'm fresh off of wake and bake. You know what I'm saying? Help your boy out, man. He said Roy is too old. Had too many boxing matches. Body has been abused. Okay. Bruce Gold had different body composition on Mike and Roy than they had 20 plus years ago. Different body composition. I don't really see a big difference in body composition for Mike Tyson though. I mean, you can tell he older, but like I said, the man weighed 3 more pounds for this fight than he did in his prime. He got on the scales and weighed 220. In his prime, he weighed 217, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. Sean the Icon said, I think Roy loses. Hold on. I think Roy loses straight at one. Hold on. I think Roy loses straight. Bro, I don't know what the hell you trying to say, man. Y'all help me out, man. God damn, Rod S. the Champ said, I'm picking Jones, but he could go in there and get knocked the fuck out. Yeah, he definitely could. Real shit. Mike James Boston said, I'm pulling for Nate also. Yeah, man, I hope you go out there and do something, man. I might call the motherfucker. If that don't make me lose all my credibility as a fight caller, man, I might call that son of a bitch. If y'all hanging there with me. Bruce Gold said Jones fought and lost a few fights in Russia. Okay, he fought and lost a few fights in Russia, huh? So that's how he got up to 9 losses. But goddamn, bro, that's a lot of losses. I didn't know he had that many losses, man. I thought he had about 5 or 6 of them whole, maybe 7. I didn't know he had 9 losses, bro. Bruce Gold said his neck has disappeared. When has a motherfucker ever had a long neck? He always had like some developed trap muscles and shit where he ain't gonna just have you know what I'm saying, a long neck. Spirit of Justice said, don't forget one of them 9 losses was a disqualification of Montel Griffin. That's true. That's true. And what's crazy, man, that fight right there is the fight that made me fall in love with boxing. Because I was at the barber shop and my barber had that Roy Jones versus Montel Griffin 1 playing in the barber shop, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker amazing. You know what I'm saying? He up in that bitch looking like a superhero or something, man. I fuck with Roy tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got me thinking about the good old days. It was Roy Jones, Sugar Shane Mosley, Floyd Mayweather, James Toney. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, that's why like a lot of people be saying that like I be hating on fighters. Like last time we did a live stream, people were trying to tell me how good of a counterpuncher Danny Garcia is and how good of a counterpuncher Ezreal Delora is. And when you come up watching fighters like James Toney counterpunching, how the fuck are you gonna be super impressed with Danny Garcia as a counterpuncher? Like I can't do nothing but give you like a B-level counterpuncher when I done came up watching James Toney counterpunching, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that was a good old day. So yeah, I got a lot of love for Roy, but I just don't see how he can go in there and beat Mike Tyson tonight. And I was also thinking too, y'all remember when Roy Jones, when he moved up to heavyweight to go fight John Ruiz, I would just be wondering, like, what would have happened if he would have stayed at heavyweight instead of going back down? Maybe had like 1 or 2 fights at heavyweight before he decided to retire or something. I think he could have did something, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe had a little bit more extension on his career too. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Because he ain't cutting all that weight, cutting all them electrolytes and shit. Because when you lose weight like that, it takes away your punch resistance. You know what I'm saying? And it also brings up another point. Y'all might get mad at me, but I feel like I was a little too easy on Crawford last time, giving him credit for that knockout over Kell Brook. Like he deserved credit, don't get me wrong, but also I think a lot of the reason that Kell Brook got hurt like that is because he came down in weight. It reminded me of Sean Porter when he fought against Adrian Broner. They fought at 145, and that was the first time that Sean Porter got dropped in his career, and I think he lost some of his punch resistance by losing those extra 2 pounds. And I feel like Kell Brook lost some of his punch resistance going down to 47, a weight class that he ain't fought at in a long time. So I give Crawford some props for what he did, but I also think that the punch resistance of Kell Brook played a part in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Ryan as the Chelsea Tracks, I remember you called a farmer fight at 4 a.m. You can't lose credibility. Goddamn me. Yeah, we did that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's been a while. Goddamn, I was talking to my girl about that shit one day. She said, I ain't hungry no more. She said, nigga, you used to get up and call fights at 4, 5 in the morning. Now when the fight come on, it's in Australia and the UK or something, you don't want to call the fight. You want to call the fight at prime time. Like, nigga, you ain't hungry no more around this motherfucker. So we back up in this bitch doing it once again, man. We got our hunger back. and we about to come in this bitch and demolish. You know what I'm talking about? But got love for everybody, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, fucking with us. And like I said, y'all come through and fuck with us later on when we call these fights and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll get some water real quick. I don't even know if everybody done put their picks in the chat. I know we got a few phantoms in the chat just like to sit back in the background, man. Y'all don't be scared, man. Go ahead and put them picks in the chat. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of crow. Let me see what time it is. See what's going on with this shit over here, man. Cause I know y'all probably ain't gonna even let me know what's going on with the fights and shit.
It's a commercial.
Okay.
Down to one fight just ended, but I got you.
Okay. What fight they on? Or what fight just ended? Because I know once we get past Catterall and all that shit, that's when we're gonna be looking for the fight. Okay, Sean the Icon said, Trey, how you see the Spence fight? Shit, man, I think Spence, he might got a chance to come in here and look better than ever, man, because I know that he is on a mission to prove everybody that got any doubts about him wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like the way that he looks physically, he looked like he is in some great ass shape for this fight, man. You know what I'm saying? He just looked like he locked in, he dialed in. But I will say though, man, I like the way Danny Garcia and his camp are approaching the fight. They coming in with no fear. They asked Danny Garcia, mama, how she think the fight gonna go. She said, I think Danny gonna beat the shit out of Earl Spence. I love when she said that shit, man. I'm definitely team Spence all day, but I like how Danny going into the fight, man. But I think it's a good chance that we might see Danny Garcia get stopped for the first time in his career, man. Because that motherfucker Earl look like he is on point, focused, locked in, dialed in. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Mark Blake said, yeah, I saw you, bro. You got your Daniel Dubois and Tyson. He said Badu Jack too. Yeah, I forgot about that Badu Jack fight. I saw that he was fighting somebody that I ain't never heard of though. You know what I'm saying? When I first had looked at the card, it looked like the card was kind of weak. Except for Tyson and Roy and Badu Jack. And it seemed like I saw one more fight that might have been cool. But then we got them YouTubers and all that kind of shit. Man, overall, that shit look like it might have been garbage. Mike James Box said, any good fights on the undercard of the Spencer Garcia fight? I ain't even checked the undercards yet, bro. I ain't even checked them hoes yet. So I can't even answer that question. Sean Icon said, wow, Danny got a granite chin, though. Yeah, but you know them body shots, though, man. And shit, that got me thinking about who was that? Timothy Bradley when he fought against what's the Mexican that throw the uppercuts and go to the body? Brandon Rios. Brandon Rios had a granite chin too. Then what happened? The motherfucker get in there and go to the body. Nigga, that granite chin shit go out the window. And you know that's what Earl Spence does, man. Like I was sitting over, I was thinking, like, who in the history of boxing has a more sustained body attack than Earl Spence? I don't think I can think of a fighter that got a more persistent and sustained body attack than Earl Spence. That motherfucker will put that water in the basement. He'll break your ass down. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it look like he coming to prove a point. If I take him at face value against Mikey Garcia, he went out there to show everybody that he can box. I think he gonna come this time to show everybody he can still destroy a motherfucker. And I think that's what he gonna come to do. You know what I'm saying? You say fast. Shout out to Gil Coles, man. What's up with you, bro? Say salute to the corner.
Salute, fam. What's good with it, Gil?
What's up to Harold Jones? Say bless up from Atlanta, goddamn me.
Salute.
So with you.
Icon, salute.
Sean the Icon said Tank got a decent body attack. See, one thing I like about Tank body attack is that he able to hurt you to the body with straight punches from the mid range. He ain't got to get on the inside and throw them looping and hooking type shots. But he don't have the punch output of Earl Spence Jr. When Earl Spence fought against Mikey Garcia, he threw 1,048 punches in the fight. That motherfucker Tank Davis ain't throwing no 1,000 punches in no fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that make Earl Spence so special is his fucking conditioning. Like I told y'all last time, man, do not underestimate the condition. This man, Earl Spence, he looks the same in the 12th round as he did in the first round. And like I said, he throw all them punches, man. He'll throw 1,000 punches on your ass. You know what I'm saying? So I respect Tank body work, but man, I don't think he fucking with Earl Spence with the body work, though. You know what I'm saying? Sean Icon say salute to Marlo. El Chapo up in this bitch. What's up, bro? Say salute to the corner, goddamn me. Hey, you just made me think about your boy Canelo going up against Callum Smith. I can't wait for that fight. I think that shit gonna be interesting. Hey, y'all don't write Callum Smith off, man. I know Callum Smith didn't look the best in his last fight, but he went against a shorter southpaw, and them fighters can be kind of tricky. It's kind of like when Tyson Fury when he fought that southpaw. Who was that? Was it Otto Wallin or something like that? But he fought a short southpaw that cut Tyson Fury and made him look bad. And I think something similar happened to Callum Smith. He going up against an orthodox fighter in Canelo, so I think he'll look a little bit better. And I just like those Smith brothers either way, man. Them motherfuckers they cranky, they cantankerous, you know what I'm saying? And them motherfuckers come to fight. And they fight for that autism shit and all that, you know what I'm saying? So I think Callum Smith is gonna come fight Canelo hard in a bitch. I can't wait for that shit. Sean Icon said, I got Spence by stoppage then. Hey, bro, I ain't trying to make you pick for you. You know what I'm saying? I just think this is like if somebody just had to pull my arm and made me make a pick, I'll probably take Spence by unanimous decision. But I think this is a great chance to see Danny Garcia get his first stoppage defeat December the 5th. That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't trying to make you pick for you, you know what I'm saying? But I think I might go ahead and lock in on unanimous decision. But don't be surprised if you see him stop this motherfucker. Real shit. Moyo Saul say, what's good, man? What's up with you? Salute. Right, there's a chance that I got Spence over Danny by majority decision. One of the judges is gonna be on some bullshit. You think so? All right. D-Lo said, nah, Trey, that was the very best version of Kell Brook ever. Bud is just that great. Nah, valid point, yeah. Yeah, man, see, I had got locked in on giving Bud props on that fight because I said months ago that if he was to fight Kell Brook, that I would give him props. But I didn't expect Kell Brook to come in looking so bad, bro. Like when I saw him do that interview with Max Kellerman and with Terrence Crawford, he looked like a dead man, bro. He looked like Tales from the Crypt when he was doing that interview. I didn't think he was gonna look that bad. And when I look at him looking like that, bro, I gotta think he done lost some of his punch resistance. He looked like a dead man, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I give Bud some props. You know, he went out there and did what he had to do. But I got to take a little bit of that credit away because I think Kell Brook lost some of his punch resistance. And another thing, Terrence Crawford did not win a round in the orthodox stance. I gave him a lot of props last time. I said that he might be the best switch hitter that I ever seen. But then I thought about it again. I said, well, if he gonna be the best switch hitter, that means that he got to be good from the orthodox stance and be good from the southpaw stance. For right now, it looked like he is maybe above average or something like that from the orthodox stance, and he is very good from the southpaw stance. But like I said, I'm not impressed with the orthodox stance just yet, bro. Appreciate that super chat from Jay Cooley. So just got out. Spark it up. And what fight we on, goddamn? Yo, we getting ready for this Joyce shit, man. I don't know exactly what fight we on yet. But yeah, appreciate you pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Okay, Moyo Saw said Jacobs was a disappointment. Yeah, a lot of people saying that shit, man. I think it's a combination of things. I think that we should have been giving more respect to Gary Rosado because Gary Rosado is a warrior that go out there and fight the best fighters. So when you're fighting the best all the time, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna take some losses. And I gotta admit, I thought that he was gonna go out there and get knocked the fuck out. But also, Danny Jacobs, his corner, I think his corner caused him some problems. He looked like his corner was very inexperienced. Okay, number one, Gary Rosado was having success with his jab. Everybody know one way that you take the jab away from a guy is to switch southpaw. Danny Jacobs switched to the southpaw stance, and his trainer in between rounds asked him, "What's wrong? Are you hurt?" And Jacobs said, "No, I'm not hurt." And the trainer said, "Well, why you switch southpaw then?" He said, "Switch back orthodox and start working your jab." So his fighter has made an adjustment, and the fucking trainer told him, "Nah, your adjustment was trash. Get back in that orthodox stance and work your jab." You know what I'm saying? And another thing that stood out to me is that the trainer told Danny Jacobs to go to the body with the right hand. Danny Jacobs had to ask him. He said, "Do you want the straight right hand or do you want a looping right hand?" And I don't remember what the response was, but just the fact that the fighter had to ask the coach to be specific, I thought that showed the inexperience of the coach because your fighter needs to be resting and getting ready for the next round. He don't need to be wasting his breath to get clarification from you on what punch that you want. You know what I'm saying? So I think, like I said, I think Gary Rosado kind of surprised me a little bit. And I also felt like the chemistry in the corner for Danny Jacobs and his trainer, I don't think that shit was good. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a good first look with his new coach. And I bet Andre Rozier, whatever his name is, was at the house looking at that shit, laughing like a motherfucker. Like Marlo was saying earlier, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck I'm at? Gil Cole said I want to see EJ and Danny slug it out. Goddamn, yeah, I want a good fight too. Let me scroll down. We're a Magic Man, long time no see. What's up with you? Say salute Marlo and Trey in chat. Long time no see. I missed y'all. I'm looking forward to your commentary on the Dubois Joyce in a little while. I got you. Don't even worry about it. Sean Icon says shit, if Spence stops Danny, that's a huge feat. I think so too, bro. That's a hell of a statement. But just looking at him, bro, I think he is in the statement making mood. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Spirit of Justice. Did I read that? No, he said the Earl stopped Danny. He's number one pound for pound. You think that's what's gonna put him over the top, huh? I think that'll definitely probably put him in the conversation. That's something that ain't nobody ever done. You know what I'm saying? And plus it'll go along with his other good victories. Sean Porter, Kell Brooks, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, to put him in the ballpark for sure. Chapo said, I got Spence by unanimous decision, but I do see Spence getting rocked. But I see him rocking Garcia too. All right. D'Lo said, real talk, Kell looked like dude on thinner. Bud wasn't far behind it, but he had sense enough to start rehydrating immediately. I disagree with you, bro. When I saw them do that interview with Max Kellerman right after the weigh-in, Bud Crawford looked fresh as a daisy to me, bro. I did not see his face sunk in nowhere. I didn't see no signs of him being in Kell Brooks' condition. Kell Brooks looked like Tales from the Crypt. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta disagree with you on that, bro. I thought Crawford looked fresh as a daisy out there. What's up to Derek Bailey? Salute. So with you. Jay Cooley said already. Dito said Bud is good from both stances depending on opposition. Ergo, the turn up versus Mean Machine from Orthodox. But once again, that was after Mean Machine already slowed down though. You know what I'm saying? And for the most part, in his fights, he'll hurt you from the southpaw stance, and then when he really want to get you out of there, he'll go back to the orthodox stance. You know what I'm saying? But that's after your opponent is hurt or after his opponent is tired. When I look at him in the orthodox stance and his opponent is fresh, I ain't seen him go out there and dominate now one of them, not one time. But if you got some information about a fight that he did do that, drop it and I'll go check it out. And another thing too, y'all, I went back and found that interview that Errol Spence did where he was talking about they make him fight at weights like 148 and 149 so he can fight in 10-ounce gloves instead of 8-ounce gloves. For all the people that be saying that Errol Spence is a weight bully. So if you want me to drop the link so you can go check out the interview for yourself, just tell me to drop the link and I'll happily drop it in the chat for you. Derek Bailey, salute to you. Will Magic Man said Joe Tortoiseshell Boots Joyce versus Daniel Green Miles Dubois. All right. Right as the champ said, I'm on Grey Goose and some kind of cake. Goddamn me. She can't go wrong. Winston Lee, what's up with you? Mike James Boston said Jacobs looked like food out there. Yeah, that's what Marlo was saying, man. But yeah, you know, that might be a good thing though. If you're a professional fighter, a high level fighter, and everybody looking at you like food and everybody want to fight you, they mean that you might got some action coming your way. So it might be a good thing for the motherfucker. Yeah, Chapo said, yeah, time to see what Canelo was really about. He's always said Oscar held him back. I do like his first opponent. I like his first opponent too, man. Excuse me. I think he's gonna come fight hard in a motherfucker too. D'Lo said, I said going in, I was only concerned that Gabe's face might not hold up, but he took so much away from Danny that he didn't have to worry about it. I agree with you, bro. I agree with all that shit. I was thinking about the cuts and all that. If he didn't just get knocked out from a concussive type of punch, I thought he might get stopped from cuts. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, he took shit away from Danny Jacobs. Hey, he made that a very ugly looking fight for Danny, man. I can't do him a give respect to the motherfucker. Derek Baker said Rosado looked like he has learned a lot from Roach. I don't know, man. He always been in Philly working out with people like Bernard Hopkins and shit, getting little tools here and there, you know what I'm saying? So he looked like a night like last night just looked like the night where he put it all together, all his experiences. Because the motherfucker got what? He was 25, 12, 1-1. So that's 39 fights. So he, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a lot of experience out there, man. So he looked like he just put it all together. Winston Lee say peace to all the family in the gym. Absolutely. Rod as the champ said, if I would have bet on Gabe at 10-1 odds, I would have been mad as a motherfucker with that decision. Yeah. Hey, but I was mad at Gabe Rosado too, though, man, because he gave up the 12th round. Danny Jacobs won the last round. Now, I know if Gabe Rosado would have won the round, he wouldn't have won the fight. It would have been a majority draw. But still, though, man, go out there and sell that shit. Come down the stretch and fight hard like Teofimo Lopez against Lomachenko. Don't leave it to the judges. Well, do as much as you can to leave it all in the ring and sell it that you won and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want him to finish stronger. Mike James Boston said Danny don't have the mindset of a killer in the ring. Yeah, I guess I gotta agree with you on that, bro. I can only think of one fight where he showed the killer instinct, and that was against Peter Quillen. Otherwise, yeah, he do be kind of leaving something to be desired as far as his killer instinct and shit. I agree with you on that. D'Lo said if Danny touching him, Jacobs has trading issues. It's his own greedy ass fault. Should have stuck with Rose there. I agree with you 100%, man. You know what I'm saying? That definitely was a self-imposed wound. Square business. Gil Cole said EJ got to beat Bud to beat pound for pound. Goddamn me. Well, they go both ways because them motherfuckers in the same weight class. So how can I give one pound for pound over the other when it's somebody in their own weight class that got a chance to beat them? You know what I'm saying? So if they go for EJ, they go for Bud too. His ass ain't pound for pound either. Sean Icon said I saw that too. Brooke did look like a dead man. Yeah, especially at that interview. When I saw him on the scale, he looked good on the scale. He looked strong as a motherfucker. I think he might have still had that mask on the scale too. But once he sat down and did that interview, I was like, oh man, this motherfucker look like he dead out here, man. Look like he in the goddamn Sahara Desert or some shit. Been out there for 40 days and 40 nights in this bitch. What's up to King Louis? Salute to you. Say salute, family. What's going down? D'Lo said Bud's cheekbones look big as a motherfucker. He was coughing repeatedly and drank 52 bottles of fluid during that interview. Yeah, I feel you on that, but I would rather have puffy looking cheeks than like big puffy cheeks than cheeks that sunk in any day. That's why I say that motherfucker like he was fresh as a daisy to me. And yeah, he's supposed to be drinking fluids, getting this electrolytes and shit back up, you know what I'm saying? And plus, when you lose weight like that, you might be coughing because you might be starting to get into ketosis. They call that shit the keto flu. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that cut a lot of weight, you know how that shit feels. So that makes sense to me, but I don't think that's a sign that you drain though. That's just a sign that you cutting weight. You know what I'm saying? Cyber Supreme TV, what's up with you? Salute. Sean Icon said Caleb beat Jacobs, in my opinion. Which one you talking about, bro? Caleb Plant Caleb Plant beat him? Yeah, I got you. I think I'll lock in with you on that. It might be a little tougher than we think, though. Caleb Plant was only 97-20 as an amateur with all the talent that he got. Danny Jacobs was 137-7. So, that goes to him. Overall, as far as the competition that they face, that goes to Danny Jacobs, too. You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be a close fight. But as far as just the straight skill and talent and trajectory right now being on the way up, I might have to take Caleb Plant to beat that motherfucker, too. You know what I'm saying? Scroll down. Derek Bailey said, but he didn't get cut, Trey. That's a big accomplishment. Yeah, he didn't get cut. If you talking about this motherfucker Rosado, yeah, I gave him props, bro. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I thought he was going to get stopped either by a concussive type of punch or on cuts. And then now one of them happened. And we got to give him props. And going into the fight, man, I wasn't giving the man no props. I was thinking this was a trash fight. He did not belong in the ring with Danny Jacobs. And I thought he was going to get knocked the fuck out. And then after the fight, I had to really sit there and think. I was like, man, this motherfucker done been in the ring with some hell of a fighters over the years. He ain't no punk out here. Yeah, so he got some losses and shit, but he getting out there with the best. You gonna have some losses. So I had to put some respect on the man name after that shit. What's up to Jethro Bodine? Salute to you. Eric R, salute. Say salute to my main Dane. I don't even know what that means, bro. Marlon with Trey X. Danny Jacobs look like boiled doo-doo water. Shout out to Gabe for earning another fight, goddamn. Yeah, see, but that's the fucked up thing about boxing anyway. You said shout out to Gary Rosado for earning another fight. A fight like Gary Rosado was gonna get another fight anyway. I was just reading a book and it said that journeymen are the lifeblood of boxing. And I thought about that. I said, why is that? Why is boxing the only sport where the journeyman is the lifeblood of boxing? Is the journeyman team in football the lifeblood of the NFL? Is the journeyman basketball team the lifeblood of the NBA? No, because the best teams play each other. But in boxing, the best fighters don't always fight each other. So in the meantime, they fight journeymen, and they make journeymen the lifeblood of the sport. Like that's some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? So even if Gary Rosado would have lost the fight, he still would have got some more fights down the line. That's what's crazy about this sport. What the fuck was I at? D-Lo said most definitely. You know more about the subject than me. No one accused me of being weight drained anytime soon, except maybe Stavern. Yeah. D'Lo said Jacob said the man didn't belong in there with him, but sure as fuck couldn't prove that. Absolutely. I agree with you on that, bro. He tried to make the excuse and shit and say that he was flat because there wasn't no crowds and shit out there. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't trying to hear none of that. Yeah, when that bell ring, go out there and handle your business. Derek Bailey said, I thought he was going to be stopped also. My picks this week are looking horrible. Yeah, man, you just reminded me. You just reminded me about my Champ Ross picks, man. I don't think my shit looking the best either, man. I definitely picked Danny Jacobs by knockout. I think Marlo had picked a unanimous decision though. I'm mad too, man, because the fight started last week on Thursday, and I ain't get my picks in until Friday, so that means I missed 2 fights, and I was still in the mix with you motherfuckers. What's up to my boy Little Feezy, man? Salute to you. Say salute Marlo's Corner and Trey X. Cyber Supreme TV said he got Dubois. Eric also game record don't reflect his ability. He is solid, and another thing, he ain't got the deep amateur background. He started off learning on the job. If you think about somebody like Emmanuel Augustus, you remember Emmanuel Augustus had a whole bunch of fucking not stoppage, but a bunch of losses on his record because he had to learn on the job, fighting motherfuckers on short notice, fighting people in their own backyard. So you can't always just look at the losses and shit and say that a motherfucker trash. You know what I'm saying? You got to know the whole story about what's going on. Lil Feezy say salute to the chat, absolutely. He said he got Dubois by knockout in round 7. Goddamn, I think this boy Joyce gonna come fight back. I'm taking Dubois too, man, but I think Joyce gonna go out there and show something, man. He gonna fight back in this motherfucker. Rod X the Champ said most journeymen have a hell of a resume. Hell yeah, they be having a hell of a resume. See, like Gary Rosado, man, I had forgot how deep his resume was. You know what I'm saying? You got me thinking about this other cat, man. I don't know, y'all know I'm not good with names. My mind just went blank. He had fought against Emmanuel Augustus. He was like 19 and 20 when he fought against Emmanuel Augustus, but he gave Augustus a hell of a fight, and he also knocked out this guy that I used to fight with in Garland. His name was Americo Santos, and he got knocked out by this guy. But that guy had a hell of a resume too. Like I said, he was 19 and 20, so you'd think he trash, but he really been fighting some killers. You know what I'm saying? So shit, he ready. He out there. Goddamn me. Lil Feezy said Jacobs loses to Plant and Benavidez. Yeah, right now I don't think I can take him over them guys. Not at this stage of his career. Derek Bailey said Gabe had 8 amateur fights. Okay, see, that ain't very many. I didn't know how many fights he had. I remember that he had 8 amateur fights, but yeah, that's still that means that he was still a novice. You gotta have 10 fights before you gotta have 10 wins before you turn open. You know what I'm saying? So if he only had 8 fights, that means that he turned pro as still a novice. So that means that he had to learn on the job. You know what I'm saying? Eli Zachary, what's up with you? Salute to you. Eric Gall said I had Danny Jacobs by decision. He seems like either he rust or on the decline. Yeah, but we also got to put this in there too. Some fighters they do fight down to their competition also. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he was looking ahead of Rosado. He was sleeping on Rosado, underestimating him. So they might have a chance. They might have something to do with it too. You know what I'm saying? He just thought he was in there with some trash and he could go in there and just coast and put anything out there and get, get an easy victory in this motherfucker. Little Fizo couldn't scroll down. Derek Bailey said, I got slow Joyce in 7, goddamn. Hey, y'all making me want to go ahead and change sides and ride with it, man. Because like I said earlier, Joe Joyce has been in the ring with better fighters overall than Daniel Dubois. Like Joe Joyce started fighting when he was 22 or 23 years old. I done seen sources that say both 22 and 23. So one of them, the motherfucker won like a world championship amateur tournament. He won the gold medal in that shit. He won a silver medal in the Olympics, losing to Tony Yoka. That motherfucker Daniel Dubois ain't been in the ring with no Tony Yoka. Joe Joyce, he fought against Filip Ergovic and beat him in the World Series of Boxing. And he also fought against Alexander Usyk and went toe-to-toe in the World Series of Boxing. Daniel Dubois ain't been in there with nobody like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what made me want to pick Joe Joyce. And like I said, they used to spar against each other and shit. And for what I was reading, Joe Joyce was getting the better of the sparring. And but they also said that Daniel Dubois was young. But at some point, Joe Joyce was in the gym whooping Daniel Dubois. And now all of a sudden, Daniel Dubois is a 4-1 favorite over Joe Joyce. I went on ahead and picked him because I'm scary as a motherfucker. Don't want to eat no crow. But man, hey, I think Joe Joyce got a hell of a chance to beat this motherfucker. Hold on, stop the presses. The woman of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Vamos campeona. God bless the queen. La la D up in this bitch. What's up with it? What's going down? Excuse me. And one man in the chat. D'Lo said Gabe. Hold on, I think D'Lo said Gabe was a 154-pound fighter when Triple G called him up, and he was giving Triple G the business until his face features didn't hold up. Goddamn, yeah, that fight always got me thinking about Gabe Rosado's corner though. Throw in the towel. Your son is gonna die. I'll never forget that shit. Eli Zachary said Danny looked like his prime has moved on. Hey, that's a possibility, man. I mean, the man, I hate to put the man's sickness out there and stuff, but he is a cancer survivor. And I don't know what kind of years that might take off a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like his chronological age is what, 33 or 34? But his true age might be 40 or something, you know what I'm saying, from recovering from his illness, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, that could be, man. He could be past his prime. Air Rock Show, what's up with you, man? I don't even know what fight they got on, but the main event ain't on yet, though. Eric also said Gabe is a throwback fighter. I would like to see Gabe and Anthony Durrell get it on, goddamn. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna just say I'll die if I don't see it, but yeah, I guess I'll sit down and watch the motherfucking shit. If you like it, I love it. Fuck it. Eli Zachary say salute to Marlo's Corner. Chris Ray, what's up with you? Say don't forget to hit that like and help Marlo's Corner channel with the YouTube algorithm. Thanks, blessings. I'm out, man. Appreciate that shit. You know what I'm saying? Gil Cole said he got Dubois at 6, so he got some sense today. I guess so. Like I said, though, man, I want to take Joe Joyce, man, but I'm going to lock in with you, bro. D-Lo said, going to lock in with us on Team Slow Joyce, Trey. Going to lock in. I'm going to go ahead and take Daniel Dubois, man. God damn. I want to lock in with you, bro. I don't want to eat no crow, though, man. And I've been eating a lot of crow this year, so I'm going to go ahead and stay with Dubois. Eli Zachary said Dubois in 4. Hell, shit, yeah. We're going ahead and lock in, bro. Rod at the chance said, after watching Joyce versus Taverne, I can't pick Joyce, goddamn. You say he's too slow? The punch is becoming slower than time in 29, huh, man? Shit, as long as they hold fast enough to hit their target, man, that's all that matters. You ain't got to be blazing fast. Chris Ray said Joe Joyce knockout. Hold on, Joe Joyce knockout Daniel Dubois in the 5th round, all right? Man, that shit Federal 6, what's going down with you? Said, what's up? I'm in this bitch already. Spirit of Justice said Jacob said not having a crowd affected his performance. I heard him say that shit, man. I don't want to hear all that though. You know what I'm saying? Because it's also some advantages to not having that big ass crowd too. And he said it. He said that he was able to hear his trainer loud and clear. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it might be some bad shit, like as far as not feeling the electricity from the crowd, but there's also some shit that can benefit you from not having a big crowd like that. So I'm not trying to hear no excuses. And plus, Gary Rosado didn't have no crowd either. So shit, you know what I'm saying? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. D-Lo said I picked Joyce by knockout and round 5. Goddamn, hey man, you might be on top. D-Lo said chemo and radiation tends to put age on people. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, bro. Like I said, his chronological age might be 36. I mean 34, but I don't know exactly how old the motherfucker is. What's up to the boxing creed? Said he got Daniel Dubois for the knockout. All right. D-Lo said Anthony Durrell seemed to lose something after surviving cancer too. Yeah, for sure. La D said she'll take Joe Joyce. God damn, y'all making it tough on me, man. What's all on all rise? For the Honorable Judge Joe Brown. What's up, bro? Say salute to the corner, Marlo Trey X. I'm in DC connecting flights. Listen in before I get on my flight already, man. Said he back in the States on them boys from the motherland. D-Lo said, I'm trying to help you get that crow out your dog. I know what it is. I definitely been eating a bunch of crow in this bitch. Will Magic Man said the boy and Joyce are such nice guys. I don't think I want to see them fight each other. Goddamn, okay. Eli Zachary said that motherfucker George punches get timed by the sand in an hourglass. Goddamn. Hey, like I said, bro, he might be slow, but as long as your punches is fast enough to get to the target, that's all that matter. And I saw that motherfucker Daniel Dubois. He got hurt with a counter right hand over the top of the jab by that Larte dude. And ain't nobody saying Larte fast is Larry Holmes or nothing. You know what I'm saying? As long as your shit fast enough to get there, that's all we need, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Right as the champ said, wait a minute. I would most definitely take Joyce in those 4-1 odds. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to give up 4-1 with no Dubois. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and take Dubois, man. I let the odds makers make the pick for me. They got Dubois as a 4-1 favorite. Fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and take Dubois. Now I'm gonna take the chalk pick. L Rock Show said Joe Joyce knockout in 7th round. Goddamn, we got another one for Joe Joyce. What's up to Nitty G, man? Salute to you. Tone Bangers, that's my brother from another mother, goddamn me. Hey man, I'm glad me and Tone Bangers don't stay in the same place, man. The good Lord said Trey X and Tone Bangers cannot be together. Because every day we'll have a big booty duck built bitch up in this motherfucker. Oh man. You already know we gonna have us a big booty duck built bitch. D-Lo said a crowd would have let Touching M's know how disappointed they were in him. Also, they likely would have turned pro Gabe after a few rounds. That's a good ass next level thinking point that you just made, bro. I didn't even think about that shit, but that's a hell of a point. Tom Banger said, what he missed, man? You ain't missed nothing, bro. We just really here to call the main event. The queen they call Bobby Jean up in this motherfucker. Goddamn me, what's up with you? Say salute. The Boston Cream said, man, everyone else adjusted well without the loud crowds. Chill, Daniel. We ain't trying to hear no excuses, bro. Get out there and get your paper. You know what I'm saying? Rod the champ said he got the bar. I got you. I know. Excuse me. D-Lo said people look at the Jennings fight versus Joyce, but Jennings is so much more fluent than Daniel Dubois. Yeah, that's a good point too. I had Crow in that fight too, man, because I had picked Jennings to beat Joe Joyce, and Jennings was doing well in the fight, but Joe Joyce caught up to him late in the fight, and that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I got some respect for Joe Joyce, man. I'm gonna go ahead and lock in with Dubois, punk ass though. Fridays the champ saying Jones, yeah, I got you. Tone Banger said I got Joe Joyce by late stoppage. Goddamn me. Another one. See, hey, when motherfucker like Tone Bangers, when he picked Joe Joyce, that made me stop and look. But I'm gonna say, King Louis is very underrated with his views on sports and shit. And that's real shit. And King Louis was saying that Daniel Dubois, his trainer not being there, is gonna set him up. I mean, Joe Joyce, his trainer not being there, is gonna set him up for failure. And when I saw him say that, that definitely resonated to me too, man. Cause that motherfucker underrated with his shit. Tone baby, yeah. Y'all already know we gonna have us some duck bill bitches. Joseph Brown said, got Joyce boy looking light. Don't like the ball weight. Joyce going to drown him late. Goddamn, okay, it's a possibility. D-Lo said, I picked Jennings as well. Yeah, we ate that crow, man. It's all good. We back though, you know what I'm saying? Since then, we done served a bunch of crow in this motherfucker. I hope y'all taking a look though, man, what they doing over there on the ESPN. You over there looking, bro? He on mute right now. What they got on the ESPN Plus over there, y'all?
Yeah,
I don't want to miss this shit.
Yeah, I'm over here. I typed it in the chat. It was Cheeseman or whatever his name is versus Pito. They still squabbling in the 8th round, on the 5th round.
That's one of them Chan Ross picks too. I forgot about that shit. You know what I'm saying? D-Lo said, hold on. D-Lo said that's a great point. The trainer matters, goddamn. I don't forgot what the hell I said. Oh yeah. Talking about the Joe Joyce's trainer not being there. What they say, that motherfucker tested positive for COVID-19 or something like that. And this is probably Joe Joyce's at least one of his biggest fights of his career, unless you want to say his championship round at the Olympics against Tony Yoka was the biggest fight of his career. But if you're in a fight like this, man, this is a good time to have your trainer. Goddamn, we need all hands on deck in this motherfucker. D-Lo said, ask Jacobs, absolutely, you know what I'm saying? And then after the fight, Jacobs, he tried to save face and say that the chemistry between him and his coach was good in the fight. And I definitely did not see that shit. He just didn't want that motherfucker Andre Rozier to be able to say, I told you so. You know what I'm saying? That's what Marlo was saying too. Nitty G said, I got Dubois by knockout between round 6 and 10. Okay, round 6 and 10. Joseph Brown, okay, talking to Marlo, said, appreciate it, bro. Had fun. Can't wait to get home. Absolutely. Appreciate you coming through this motherfucker before you get on your flight. John the Icon said, this fight ain't going the distance, in my opinion. Somebody going to sleep. I mean, shit, if you just look at their records, between their 2 records, what's their records, man? I think one of them like 9-0 with 8 knockouts. I don't remember, man, but they got like 24 fights between them, and only 2 people done went the distance. So you would think, hey, somebody might have to go to sleep in this motherfucker tonight. Said shot the Intercontinental Trivia Champion. What's up with you? Said I took Joyce at plus 385. I think there's some good value in this line. Can't lie though, I ain't too confident. All right, bro. Hey man, appreciate that super chat from my man Cypher Supreme TV. Goddamn me, been holding us down like a bloodhound in this bitch, man. We definitely thank you for that.
Most definitely appreciate you, bro. 100.
Yeah. Junior the Super Dog said the best conditioned fighter will win. Dubois by decision. Okay. Hey, but that's the fighter that's relying on power. Is his power gonna be able to take him down the stretch? Is he gonna have the same type of power in round 8 or 9 that he had in round 1? You know what I'm saying? I think that's to be seen with this boy, Daniel Dubois. We'll
Hey,
see tonight though.
that's why I give this fight a fair assessment. You know what I'm saying? Both fighters got the capability of coming in here and landing a punch that'll change, you know what I'm saying, to make the fight go either way. You know what I'm saying? But who gonna set it up? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna land it first? Who got the most skills? I think Dubois, Dubois punches is the most straighter. You know what I'm saying? Probably not the heavier, but if he get, I think he gonna be able to get it in there first. That's the reason for me putting it, because this shit is gonna get there faster than Joyce's.
Yep, straight shots always get there before looping and hooking type shots. But I think Daniel Dubois got the more concussive punches though. I think Joe Joyce got to hurt you with the accumulation of punches, and I feel like Dubois can hurt you with one punch. You know what I'm saying? But hey, we're gonna see, man. Motherfuckers don't fight on paper. You already know. Joseph Brown said this is a must win for Joyce. He already in his mid to late 30s. Absolutely. He already 35, but the urgency is definitely there for him to get this win. But he ain't got a lot of wear and tear on him though. He started fighting when he was either 22 or 23. I done seen it both. I done seen both of them that he started 22 or 23, and he ain't got a lot of wear and tear. You know what I'm saying? So I think he might be kind of fresh. He like a fresh 35-year-old fighter, is what I'm trying to say. William Magic Man said, I heard Joe Joyce took out a restraining order on the snail because it was stalking him, goddamn me. So he said it's slow. Sound Icon said 2 super welterweights fighting right now. All right, man. Y'all keep on keeping a lookout for your boy. Eli Zachary said somebody get knocked the fuck out, man. Hey, that's what their records suggest. You know what I'm saying? I hopefully go down like that. Excuse me. Dito said, this looks like a guaranteed knockout fight, but I was fooled by Areola versus Kanaski. Hey, but the thing about Areola and Kanaski, though, both of those are accumulation type of punches. Ain't now one of them gonna hit you with one shot and knock you the fuck out for the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't necessarily look at that like a guaranteed knockout fight. I thought that was gonna be like a brawl. Either way, whether it's a knockout or a decision, and that's what it was. It was just a straight up brawl. You know what I'm saying? 206 Hooper. Hey man, throw 206 Hooper a wrench. I had went back and looked at some old live streams. I didn't know how long this motherfucker been fucking with us. 206 Hooper been coming through this bitch for like a year or some shit like that, man. He said, I got Joyce the juggernaut, goddamn. I ain't mad at you, man. Yasser Hussein, what's up with you? Say salute to the corner in the chat. Cross that pond. What you smoking on over there too, boy? Nitty G said, little off the topic. Did you guys call the fight last night? Mr. I'm touching M's did not look good at all. Now, we didn't call that shit, man. Hey, I've been calling fights for a little while now. I can spot a good fight, you know what I'm saying? And I can spot a fight that probably ain't going to be that good. And when I looked at that shit, it did not jump out to me that that was going to be a great fight. Appreciate the super chat from Judge Joe Brown. Said, best fight commentary point blank, goddamn me, right here on the corner. Shit, appreciate that shit, bro. Know you, I'm gonna give you my best shot. Scrap business. Scroll down. Will Magic Man said, no way is it going the distance. Somebody get knocked out. Hence our excitement, goddamn. Hey, that's the benefit of that heavyweight boxing, man. That's what make it one of the most entertaining things in all the sports world. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen at any time. Session, I said, Joyce wears you down, hits you hard everywhere. Shoulders, elbow, neck, chest, hips. Yeah, that's that old school shit. Hit a motherfucker in the heart and all that kind of stuff. I be reading them old boxing books and stuff, and they be targeting the heart. In this recent boxing time, when do y'all ever hear a fighter say that they was targeting another fighter's heart? You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even hear that kind of shit no more, man. So yeah, I like that throwback. Hit a motherfucker anywhere you can hit him type of shit. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that super chat from the Queen LID. Says salute to the corner, goddamn me. Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. Appreciate y'all pulling up fucking with us. Hey, bro, if you there, give me a second real quick, bro. I'll be right back. If you're there. I guess he ain't there then.
No, I'm here. I had to switch from YouTube to what's the name? Take it off mute.
All right, give me a second.
All right, bet. I'm gonna find somewhere in the chat real quick. I don't know where he was at, y'all. I'm just gonna find somewhere. Nitty G right here. He said a little off topic, but did you guys call the fight last night between Mr. I'm touching M's did not look good at all. Hell no, man. I was telling bro he looked trash. We spoke a little bit about it earlier. You know what I'm saying? Rozier over there talking to his people in his camp like I told you so. Him in his corner didn't have it together, or he wasn't looking right. He made Rosario look good out there, man, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get cut open. He was working the jab. You know what I'm saying? He was using the ring. Rosario was looking good out there, in my opinion. He was landing some good shots on Jacob. Will Magic Man said, no way is it going the distance. Somebody getting KO'd. Hence our excitement. Facts. Appreciate that super chat, bro, from Joseph Brown. I know you read that one. Set Shot said, oh, I see you read that one too. Hey, it's a link up in here. Everybody subscribe to Lala D channel. You know, she give her good takes, you know what I'm saying, and her thoughts on certain opinions, and they be great. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy them, man. I'm pretty sure y'all would too. So support the chant bar says Lala D. The link is right here up under Joe Brown. Lala said, okay. Derek Bailey said, you don't hear that at all, Trey. I forgot what he was saying. Lala D said, oh, thanks, Joseph Brown. Let me find your link too. Yeah, man, we support everybody. Cypher Supreme, D-Lo, everybody that make content, man. Put Joseph Brown, put y'all links up, man. We got a few people in here, 47 people. Probably get some new subscribers. Y'all see her, salute, fam. Everybody talking to everybody right here. Lala D said Rosario used the hell out of that jab. It worked well too. Hell yeah, it did. Hell yeah. And then he wasn't on Jacob wasn't countering over the jab. He was throwing the left hook, it looked like. Yeah, he was throwing the left hook. He landed a few times, but Rosario made adjustments. It was kind of crazy, man. The fight was weird, and Jacob didn't look like he was super duper Jacob at 168 like he said. You know what I'm saying? He said that once this is comfortable weight. You know what I'm saying? This will be a new look, and it look like no new look at all. It look like he gonna be food for the rest of them top 168 pounders. But you know, that's just my opinion. I rarely get it wrong though. You know, not toot my own horn, just keeping it real. Joseph Brown said Rosario was putting them bees on that boy. Hell yeah. He was getting frustrated, huh? Will Magic Man said, how long before the fight? I don't know, man. This Chesman Cheeseman dude still fighting right now. So I don't know if it's the next one. They just showed the boys warming up in the locker room, so it might be the next one. Next fight. Everybody talking to everybody. But yeah, I didn't like that fight, man. That shit looked like a sparring match. Jacob didn't show no type of desperation or nothing. The rounds was close. Could have went either way. But you know, of course, he the money man over there. So you know, they ain't finna let that shit go to Rosario. He don't drive in enough views and tickets. You know what I'm saying? And they paying Jacob more money. So of course the nod. Look how they did with GGG versus Darenchenko. They gave GGG the nod. They refused to call it a draw or give Darenchenko that win. You know, went to the man that they feel that's the most that they paying the most. There you go. There you go, Salute. He said, y'all stand for the Tyson fight? Yeah, we're gonna jump back on later on for that. But we definitely gonna call it. Most definitely. But yeah, the zone code, man. But that's all Jacob's fault, man. Jacob in the position he is from his own doing. I don't feel no sorry for him. He should Mr. Touching him should have fought them young lions over there, man. He gave Canelo that W. You know what I'm saying? He see Canelo don't want to fight them young dudes. He could have just stayed over there and fought them. But he jumped to 68, and it looked like Plant, Benavidez, all them. He finna be some straight up food and a good payday. Eli Zachary said Jacob don't look like he beating any 168 chance. That's what I was saying, man. Derek Beatty say facts, Marlo. Yeah, that was a disappointing fight, man. And he was talking, giving his trainer big ups. And in that corner, me and bro was talking about it. That shit right there wasn't cool. You know what I'm saying? They didn't look like they was on the same wavelength, and they had a nice camp and everything. Bro was telling me he heard his trainer tell him don't go to the southpaw stand. You know what I'm saying? Stay if you hurt. You know what I'm saying? Stay in orthodox stand. Then he told him. He said, what did he say? He said, go to the body. He said, go to the body. And Jacob asked him with the hook or the straight. You know, like just you can tell that, you know what I'm saying, they didn't have no good chemistry in that corner, man. D'Lo 4 said then he didn't want to let Rozier touch arms with him. So now he got what he got. Oh well, yeah, facts. I agree with you, bro. Oh well. I would have been laughing if the fight would have went the other way, but ain't no way in hell it was gonna happen. He would have had to knock Jacobs out for them to get that nod. I can't wait to see what Earl Spence looking like though. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I'm waiting on. I'm hoping he go up in there and put Danny ass down. Just go right up in there and destroy him for a good 6, maybe 8 rounds. Just break him down, get him out of there. That's what I like to see. Suave House Boxing. Salute, fellas. Salute, Suave. Salute, fam. What's good with it? But yeah, I ain't like what I saw from Jacobs at all, man. I was giving Rosario his props. You know what I'm saying? I was giving Rosario his props, man. JD80, salute. He said we all want to see Spence versus Crawford. LOL. Most definitely we want to see that. Most definitely. Will Magic Man said, will the missing coach in Joyce corner have much effect on his performance, game plan, etc.? Oh man, I don't know, man. It seemed like that's a big factor in the corner, man, especially when they get in trouble, right? You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the key. If he controlling a fight on his own with whoever in his corner, it's a different story. But if if it's tough and he getting touched up in there, and adjustments that need to be made, you know, ain't being discussed in that corner, that's gonna be a big problem for any fighter. Cause those are eyes, you know what I'm saying? Those are your extra eyes. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people when you come to the corner, let you know what they see. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't got that, there's something definitely gonna be wrong up in that corner, man. Eli Zachary talks everything. He said, oh no, Gil Cole. Gil Cole said, Danny gonna shock the world December 5th. Yeah, by getting knocked out, huh? By going to sleep. It's gonna be a good one though. It's gonna be a good one. He ain't no chump. Eli Zachary talks everything. He said, the thrill is gone. The zone saved Jacobs like Johnny Taylor did his last $2. Oh, he not gonna lose. He not going to lose. Nah, he ain't. Not if it's close. They go say you turning to Jake Paul. You turning to Jake Paul, huh? Hell no. I'm gonna have to though, right? I think it's on the same card, if I ain't mistaken. But I'm definitely not looking forward to that fight though. Gil laughing.
Hey, let me say something real quick, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, y'all, I've been thinking, y'all. Y'all know that I've been kind of mad the way that Devin Haney's career been moved as far as him going to Mexico to start his career. And I just read that Jermell Charlo started his career at 17 years old, the same way that Vito Mielnicki started his career at 17 years old. So that made me think, why didn't Devin Haney, why wasn't he able to start his career at 17 years old? And then I thought about it. That motherfucker ain't had no senior class fights as an amateur. He had all junior class fights, 130 and 8. So I could see him in this is just me speculating, y'all. I don't even know if this is true. But I could see Devin Haney and his dad counting down the days until he turned 17, thinking that he was gonna be a professional fighter. And then when it was time for him to get a license, the people was like, man, you ain't even had no senior class fights. You have never fought a grown man before. So we are not gonna give you this license. And I think that's why the motherfucker had to go to Mexico to start his career. I know that shit was off topic, but that was just something that's been on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And another reason why I don't like fucking Bill Haney, guiding this man's career. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mean to cut you. I just want to say that real quick.
That's all good. Hey, shout out to Gil Cole and Tom Bangers in the Cash App. Appreciate y'all, bro.
Definitely appreciate that shit. Where you was in the chat?
Um, right there, La La D. Hey, yeah, this is the link to Joe Brown. Hey, follow Joe Brown. Subscribe to Joe Brown channel. La La D just posted up under her comment.
Absolutely. 206 Hoover said Nate Robinson better put on for my city, and I'm going for him, man. I was thinking about calling the fight because I like Nate Robinson. I was just saying earlier I didn't want to lose all my credibility as a fight caller if I call that fight. You know what I'm saying? But I might jump on this shit if y'all don't mind. L Rock Show said basketball players can't box. I don't know about that, man. I haven't had a lot of experience seeing basketball players start to box. I always say former football players can't box, like that Seth Mitchell motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Anytime I hear a former football player boxing, man, I always assume they gonna get their ass whooped. Dino said Broner also had all junior class fights, I believe. Trey, he had all junior class fights. I don't know about that, bro. I got to go and read that again. I ain't know he had all junior class fight. Did he start at 17 though? Lala D said, "Nah, that was an interesting theory. Yeah, it's just a theory. I don't know if it's true or not. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was on my mind." Dino said, "Nate better whoop that boy. Yeah, he better whoop that boy, man." She said she'll pull for Nate. Lala D. Dino said Nate is just an all-around athlete. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? But hey, boxing is different than any other sport, though, man. Like boxing is one of the only sports. Not only are you getting fatigued, you taking damage while you getting fatigued. You know what I'm saying? Like they say, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So that's gonna happen. Let's see what happens when you get punched in the mouth. You know what I'm saying? Kamal Lyle said Devin Haney is stuck on an out with little to no buzz. Shame he didn't sign with Al Heyman in the PBC. I think it's a shame that he started his career in Mexico. That shit just I don't know an example of another fighter that was born in America, went to Mexico to start his career, came back to America and became a superstar. I don't have no evidence of that. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo said Mitchell looked the part until he ran into Areola. See, you thought he looked the part? I thought that motherfucker was looking trash before he fought Areola. He said it makes sense to me, Trey. Okay. Was you talking about the amateur shit? Yeah, man, the motherfucker ain't never fought a grown man. All your fights been in the junior class. And then you want a license to fight grown men. I think that's the reason why he got denied that. Because if you look at Devin Haney and you look at Jamel Charlo was 56-8 as an amateur. He had 64 fights. Devin Haney was 130-8. He had 138 fights. He had more than twice as many fights as Jamel Charlo. Charlo was able to start at 17. Devin Haney is denied the chance to start at 17. So what's the reason? It got to be because the motherfucker ain't had no senior class fights. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Diego said Tyson Fury. Oh, Tyson wants Fury next. Yeah, man, I don't know if he's gonna be able to do all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, that's one reason why I think he got a good chance in this fight. Cyber Supreme TV was talking about that shit too. He seems to be the more hungry of the two fighters because he has aspirations outside of this fight. He don't want to stop with Roy Jones. He feel like he can actually be a contender or maybe even be a champion for real. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he seemed like the hungrier fighter. Lala D's laughing talking about Mike Tyson quote, absolutely. JD80 was so which said Tyson too short for Fury. Yeah, he might be, man, but you know that Customato style is made for short fighters. You don't use that style with tall fighters, you know what I'm saying? So if you're a motherfucker like Mike Tyson, you expect him to fight against taller guys, you know what I'm saying? But hey, 6'9", it might be too tall. Kamal Lyle said Brazil is another football player, as is Gerald Washington. Absolutely. And both them fighters are weak as well water to me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen the former football player that just impressed me in boxing. And that actually goes back to when I was young. Because when I was young in the gym, it would be like football players that was in the off season. And they'll come to the gym to try to stay in shape and shit. And they would come in there and look trash as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I do not believe in football players in boxing. D'Lo said, yeah, the amateur theory. Yeah, it's just a theory, man. I hate to say it like it's fact or something, but definitely a theory. I don't know if it's true, but I would bet my money that it's probably true though. Lala D said Tyson has to respect his older body, even if he looks or feels young. No Tyson Fury for Tyson, goddamn. Yeah, I think I gotta agree with you. Hey, but I gotta give him props though, man. That motherfucker came in at 220. He weighed 3 more pounds than he weighed in his prime when he used to come in at 217. That shit's amazing, man. Cause I be proud of myself. Cause when I was young, I used to walk around like at 165. I'm a small guy. Now I walk around like 175, and I be proud of that. 10 more pounds than I was when I was in my prime. Well, not in my prime, but like high school type shit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker here is 3 more pounds than he was in his prime. Like, damn, that gotta mean something. D'Lo said that boy that played for Notre Dame was a decent little boxer, but he quit years ago. He was a safety in Ward number 9. I had hope for him. Yeah, I think I heard about a safety. It seemed like it was a safety that played for the Baltimore Ravens that had went to boxing and he won a few fights. But when I saw his little highlights and shit, he didn't look like he was nobody to respect though. You know what I'm saying? Kamal I said respect to Seth Mitchell. He joined the Secret Service. Okay, I don't know if that's a joke or not. La he said, damn trash. Now I want to research. Hey, yeah, ain't no wrong with a little research. I was just wondering, like, why can Vito Miyanicky turn pro at 17, but Devin Haney can't? I will admit, I don't know Vito Miyanicky's amateur record. I ain't never seen it. I don't even like saying that shit. Y'all know me. I like to rattle off everybody's shit. But it got to be a reason, man, that you let one go pro and the other one can't go pro. JD80 said Fury would never fight Tyson. He idolizes him, absolutely. D-Lo said, people, well, shit, he might idolize him, but if that check look right, shit, it might go down here. D-Lo said people tend not to excel or stay in shape. Hold on. People tend not to excel and stay in shape or playing B sports. I don't even know what you mean by that, bro. I must be slow as a motherfucker. Nitty G said Kid Dynamite been smoking too many trees. The young boys going to hurt him, goddamn. I don't really look at the weed as that much of a detriment. That shit ain't like tobacco. Hell, to me, weed is like a performance enhancing drug. And the reason that I say that is like when you losing weight, it's hard to sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just hard to get a good night's sleep. And if you got like a good indica or something that can help you sleep while you losing weight, I think that's a fucking performance enhancer. You know what I'm saying? Just my opinion though. Will Magic Man said I just traveled into the future in my time machine and just gotta say, R.I.P. Mike and Roy, who both suffered fatal heart attacks and ran. Now I ain't gonna put that out there. This man tripping. For real. But hey, I hope that motherfucker Roy Jones be all right though, man, because I think he gonna get the shit knocked out of him today. I hate to say it, man, because that's my boy, but I gotta go with Tyson. Kamal Allah said, not a joke. When boxing didn't work out, said Mitchell, so he went to the Secret Service. Okay, I ain't even know about that shit. Diego said, Trey, you should commentate the Tyson fight. Yeah, I'm gonna call that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a frog's ass watertight. You goddamn right I'm calling a fight, boy. Don't even worry about it. Pull up and come check it out. Kamal Oz, yeah, he joined the Secret Service. I got you. I ain't know nothing about it, but I got you. Dilo said the dude I'm talking about was a white dude. That's what I'm talking about too. And he was boxing while he was still at Notre Dame. Okay. He got burned by Reggie Bush on the punt return in the Bush push game. I don't even know what the Bush push game is, but I ain't surprised if a motherfucker got burned by Reggie Bush, though. Lala D said, weed is from the earth. God put weed here for me and you, goddamn me, absolutely. I think that shit is a performance enhancing drug. Yeah, y'all laughing at Lala with her crazy ass, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, but overall, though, I think the guy did make a good point because Tyson ain't just do weed. He'll tell you he was doing cocaine and ayahuasca and all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? So overall, I do think Roy Jones probably took care of his body better than better than Mike Tyson over the years, you know what I'm saying? But just looking at the weigh-in, and Mike Tyson only weighing 3 more pounds than he weighed in his prime, I just can't help but notice that, man. You know what I'm saying? Gil Cole said, what flavor Capri Suns Mike and Roy going to have in their corner, though? Yeah. You know, we're talking about that shit. I had put some Capri Suns in the goddamn freezer for real. What's up to my boy, the Kane Deals, man? What's up with you? So that undercard been trash. I just woke up. Yeah, I had fell asleep on this shit earlier too, bro. I wasn't even sure we gonna call the fight. He said Mike Tyson on that toe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he doing ayahuasca. He smoking toads and all kind of shit, man. Real shit. D-Lo said, if a sport is your stay in shape or playing B sport, athletes tend not to excel as they could have the dedication been there. Hold on, let me try that again, bro. If a sport is your stay in shape or playing B sport, athletes tend not to excel as they could have had the dedication been there from the gate. Okay, I got you. Hold on, somebody saying something to Carla Jenkins. I ain't even seen Carla Jenkins, but if she in here, what's up with you? D'Lo said, I think Mike is still putting some help. I think Mike is still putting some help into his body. I don't even know what you mean by that, bro. Goddamn, don't come here making me look like I'm slow, bro. The Kane deal said Jones' only chance is that he was last active in 2018 and Tyson was last active 15 years ago. Yeah, that's what Mike James Boxing said. He said that Roy Jones was active within the last couple of years. But shit, I was thinking though, shit, after how much time does it not matter? You know what I'm saying? Like after how much time of both of them being out is the difference between a few years and 12 years or what, 15 years? You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. See, both of them been out the ring for a long ass time. Nitty G said, could Mike possibly be on that juice? You think that's why his weight might be looking like that? That didn't even cross my mind. I'm gonna be honest with you. I guess it's a possibility. D'Lo said Mike and Roy got Pediasure in the bottles that I mixed. Goddamn me, already. Okay, everybody talking to each other. Is Carla Jenkins in there? I see somebody else saying what's up to Carla Jenkins. Let me make sure I got my live chat on, man, because I do not see. I see her now. What's up to Miss Carla Jenkins? Salute to you. Don't come in there talking that shit either. Goddamn me. And all y'all Charlo fans too. Hey, man, fuck it. Let the wars begin. I ain't doing no tripping. Cause I'm riding with Demetrius Andrade over Charlo. And all y'all people that be saying Andrade Duck Charlo, call me Trey Hansen, like Chris Hansen. You know what I'm talking about? Cause I got the transcripts for you motherfuckers. Y'all been out here talking nasty to these kids and shit. I got the transcripts for your ass. So let the beatings begin. I ain't doing no tripping. Y'all say what I'm saying? So you think them old dudes never got a little help? What you talking about? Like some PED type help? Oh, D'Lo, yeah, help as in PEDs. I got you. Spirit of Justice said Tyson weighs less because he's lost size from age. Well, damn, what about all the other fighters though, bro? The motherfuckers get older, they don't lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I could kind of see what you're saying as far as muscle atrophy and all that kind of stuff. But overall, I don't see fighters get smaller as they get older. All them Riddick Bowe type motherfuckers and shit, man, they normally gain weight as they get older. The Kane deal said true. Mike natural heavyweight. Mike rely really only a heavyweight because he old. He didn't even reach 200 pounds when he fought Ruiz. I thought he was right over 200 pounds. I thought he weighed like at 205 or some shit like that when he had fought Ruiz. I might be wrong though. What's up to Suave House Boxing? Salute to you. Said he got Roy, goddamn me. All right, man, I ain't mad at you. Nitty G said lines only, boo boo don't want it, goddamn. He don't want it. I got the transcript for y'all, boy. Oh yeah, I'm ready today. All that shit that people been saying. Number one, y'all be saying that Andre is scared of Charlo. I got the transcripts for that. If y'all motherfuckers want to hear it. Another thing, people saying that Errol Spence, y'all said he fought at 154 and he went down to 147 so he could get a strap. That shit ain't true. I went back and looked at the box rec. He was fighting that weight like 147 and a quarter. And the reason was so he can fight in 10-ounce gloves instead of 8-ounce gloves. And I went and found the interview. So if you motherfuckers want to see the interview where he talking about this, say the word and I'll drop it in the chat for you. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too that y'all was talking about, because everybody be getting on Errol Spence Jr. for getting hurt against Emmanuel Arte. And last time people was telling me that Sonny Banks dropped Muhammad Ali early in his career. They said Sonny Banks was a D-level fighter. Number one, the motherfucker wasn't no D-level fighter. He was in there counter punching and shit. How many D-level fighters do y'all know that are good counter punchers? You know what I'm saying? And another thing, Muhammad Ali was only in his 11th fight. So y'all compare that to somebody like Terrence Crawford. Tell me what kind of fighter he was fighting in his 11th fight. You know what I'm saying? And then you get on Errol Spence for getting hurt by Larte in his 9th fight. Terrence Crawford fought a man that was 9-14 in his 9th fight. And a lot of people say, well, the early fights don't mean nothing. Well, tell that to Juan Manuel Marquez, Bernard Hopkins, and Hank Armstrong, who lost their first fight. See, we don't get to say nothing about Terrence Crawford in his early fights because he's fighting people with double-digit losses. Oh yeah, I'm ready for y'all today, man. Go on, bring that bullshit to me. Nitty G said, okay, I read that shit already. Let me scroll down. We'll imagine, man, so Mike gets his highs by inflicting pain and devastation on his opponents, goddamn. So it's like tonic for his aching body out here. Derek Beatty said, what was Roy weight? I don't even remember what he weighed in there, bro. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I was really paying attention to Mike Tyson. Carla Jenkins said George Foreman did not lose any weight. Goddamn, he got bigger as he got older. Absolutely. Lala D said walking to the store for some fruit, but listening. All right, that's what's up. Gil Cole said Roy bringing that Black Lives Matter frontline belt to Florida. Goddamn me. Yeah, I forgot they supposed to be giving out a Black Lives Matter belt or some shit like that. Nitty G said only Bud Crawford Justice Society members talk like that about EJ. Yeah. I'm ready for him today, though, bro. I would have did my research on their ass. I'm ready for him. Eugene Hill said Charlo was going to watch Andrade. He is a more complete fighter with a much better power. Charlo will walk him down. He a much better complete fighter than the man that got over 300 amateur fights. This motherfucker 65-6. And I know that you will dismiss it because you didn't know that shit coming into the conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else do. But I know it. And them motherfuckers know who Andrade was back in the amateurs, going all around the world whooping motherfuckers, whooping them Eastern Europeans and all that kind of shit. They know about this dude. I ain't gonna give him that shit. He a much better fighter and a complete fighter and all that. Hell nah. Fuck that. Harold Jones said Roy was 210. All right. JD80 said Styles may fights and Joyce versus Dubois is going to be a slugfest. I think he got a chance to be a slugfest too, man. I done broke down the fight I don't know how many times, you know what I'm saying? But I'm with you on that. Right, there's a chance that, well, damn, every fighter hits hard sometimes. Yeah, for sure. Hell, even Danny Jacobs got dropped by the Latin snake, Sergio Mora. If a motherfucker get caught with a punch that you don't see coming, hell, anything can happen. Carter Jinx said people that still bringing up old stuff with Earl Spence, they are desperate. Yeah, they always like to go back to the Larte fight, and that was his 9th fight. When Terrence Crawford, was in his 9th fight, he fought a dude that was 9-14. Earl Spence fought a man that was 16-0. So let's get on him for getting hurt. And he fought a southpaw too, because Larte was a southpaw that was 16-0. Earl was 8-0, and he got hurt in the fight. And they like to get on Earl about that. But we can't even say nothing about Crawford because he fought a man that was 9-14. So if he was fighting fighters like that, he might have got hurt too. But we don't get a chance to know because he fought trash motherfuckers that had double-digit losses at that time. You know what I'm saying? Kamal I said Andrade needs to worry about getting the restraining orders that Canelo and Bum Lufkin have on him removed. Shane Hurst promotes Andrade and Triple G, and Canelo was 1 win away from undisputed, but nothing. Okay. Ryan Lester Channel said it's about what you do after you get caught. Absolutely. It is. Harold Jones said Jacobs was dropped by Sean Porter in the amateurs. I can't give him too much. I can't give Sean Porter too much credit because they fought 2 times in the amateurs. And it's been a long time since I've seen, but Jacobs, as far as the scores go, he washed Sean Porter. I'm talking about he was beating him. I think combined, Jacobs beat Sean Porter 62-20 as far as the points go. 62-20 in 2 fights. You know what I'm saying? So if he did get dropped, he got up and washed Sean Porter ass. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Derek Bailey say facts. Eugene Hill said Daniel Dubois is the next big thing at heavyweight. Expecting big things from him today. Okay. I mean, you know, I see a lot of people saying that shit. I like to stay with the pedigree, so I would rather say somebody like Tony Yoka will probably be like the next big thing at heavyweight. Like I said, man, this motherfucker Daniel Dubois, he only got like 75 amateur fights, and he didn't win nothing major as an amateur. He started when he was 9 years old, so I give him credit on that. He's 26 years old. He hit hard, but he ain't been in the ring with nobody. See, that's one reason why I felt like Joe Joyce was going to come fight hard, because he been in the ring with fighters. He fought against Tony Yoka. He fought against Filip Bogovic. He fought against Alexander Usyk. That motherfucker, Daniel Dubois don't have none of that on his resume. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he's going to be the next big thing. I want to see him in there with somebody that can fight back first. Let me see him in a 2-way street first, instead of him getting in there looking like the lion going against the gazelle. Let me see him in there with another lion, and then we'll see if he the next big thing. Well, I ain't got nothing against him. If he impressed me, I'll give him his props. Harold Jones said one of the amateur fights is on YouTube. Damn good scraps. Good scrap. Okay. I ain't even know that shit. What I just told you, I just got that off of Google. It said that they fought twice. I think one time that they fought, it was like 28-10. And then I can't remember, man. Don't start me lying. But I know combined, it was like, I think it said like 62-20 after 2 fights. Right, that's the chance. So actually, I like to see young fighters get hit. Let's see if these guys can take a punch. Absolutely, man. That's all part of assessment. You know what I'm saying? Like you see the motherfucker speed, you see his power, reflexes, skills. Well, let's see the chin too. You know what I'm saying? And if a motherfucker don't get caught, we'll never know. And a lot of these fighters that don't never get caught, they know they ain't got no chin like them great defensive fighters like a Rigondeaux. You know, Rigondeaux, it was hard to hit him clean, but you see what happened when you did hit him clean, right? He went down a lot of the time. Roy Jones, we never saw him get hit, but once he actually started taking some flush shots, he started going down. So, but we never knew that because we never saw him get hit though. So I agree with you on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm more impressed with fighters that go the distance, go 10 rounds, 9 rounds, instead of the motherfuckers that get the second round knockout, first round knockout, and all they fights. Like I don't even get a chance to learn nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can't learn nothing from that shit. But if I see you in a two-way street against somebody that can fight back, then I get a chance to see exactly who you are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I agree with you on that shit. What they doing over there on ESPN Plus though, y'all? I come here talking that shit. I see that y'all don't even want no smoke with your boy today. I've been doing all this research. I done wrote down the transcripts and everything. Y'all don't want no smoke with your boy today, man. What's up? Derek Bailey said Roy went down and out, Trey. Yeah, man. And I would hurt too, man, because you know that second knockout when he lost to Glenn Johnson when he got knocked out, somebody had put a song to it, had Roy on the ground, and it looked like Roy was really singing the song too. That "Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming." You know what I'm talking about? I was like, man, don't do my boy like that, man. I grew up on Roy. But it is what it is, man. When he got caught, his chin was not the best. You know what I'm saying? Rod S. Chance said, what do y'all think about Boots versus Delorme? Shit, I want to see Boots fight anybody that can fog a mirror. And that motherfucker Delorme can fog a mirror. He had a great start against Terrence Crawford in a fight. I think it was probably some strategy from Terrence Crawford because Thomas Delorme is a fast twitch type of fighter. You know what I'm saying? He'll come out and be a little faster than you was expecting. His power will be a little bit harder than what you were expecting. So Terrence Crawford wanted to go out there and let the man slow down, let him shoot his shot first, and then step to him with that 3-2 combination, get him up out of there. But as far as the straight skill and talent, I think Thomas Delorme can fight. He had 142 amateur fights. He was 140-2 as an amateur. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got respect for Thomas Delorme. I think he can go out there and fight hard than a motherfucker if you get a chance. Will Magic Man said Dubois. After you, Joe Joyce. Hold on. Dubois, after you, Joe Joyce. Don't mind if I do. Throwback. Dubois. That didn't hurt. Try this for size. Kurt Whack. Joyce. That didn't hurt either. Try this for size. Kurt Black for 12 rounds. Okay, I got you. This man crazy. I saw the saying said slow Joyce crawling in. Okay, they're walking out. All right, man. Let me make sure I got my shit right. Hey, y'all gonna have to have some patience, man, because I got to call the fight on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I ain't able to have it on the TV and shit. So I ain't gonna be ignoring y'all in the chat. You know what I'm saying? So have some patience for a motherfucker. And we appreciate it for everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't too, man. And y'all make sure that y'all come back later on for the Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fight. Let me know, man, when the motherfuckers get to the ring, man. I'm ready. Goddamn me. Really, this the fight that I've been looking forward to the most all day, man. Like I like the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson shit, even though I'm not excited to pay for it. But I know that it's like a spectacle. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna bring a lot of excitement. A lot of people, you know, they are interested in the outcome of the fight. So I'm happy to call it. But I am all about that real boxing though, over anything. And I feel like Dubois and Joe Joyce, that's the real boxing for today. And that's what I gotta get. Kane Deal said Joyce got his own walkout song. All right. Rod S. Champ said, honestly, I thought Johnson actually killed Roy when he knocked him out. Hey, I actually thought the Tarver knockout was a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Because you know Tarver, I know Tarver is a southpaw, but if I'm not mistaken, it looked like he caught Roy with like a looping left hand that he got all his body weight behind. You know what I'm saying? It just looked fucked up, man. So I thought that was actually a little bit worse than the Johnson knockout. Will Imagine Man say love Marlo and Trey, the best on the net. Them motherfuckers talking about we the best on the net. We ain't seen this nigga in 3 years. We the best on the net and we ain't seen your ass in 3 years. All right, man. Winston Lee said the bar look like he has to shit. Hey, that might be nerves though, man. That might be nerves. This is the biggest fight of his career. And like I told y'all, this is the first time, like he ain't fought no good fighters. Like if you look at his amateur background, he ain't won no major shit. The tournaments and shit that he won, you ain't never even heard of him. At least the fucking tournaments that Joyce done been in, you heard of him. And I'm saying all this, and I'm picking fucking Dubois with my scary ass because I don't want to eat no crow. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what's going down. I feel kind of stupid because I keep on saying all this shit, but I'm picking Dubois. But I just don't want to eat no crow, man. I went on ahead and let the odds makers make this pick for me because I couldn't make my mind up because like when I look at the actual technique, like Marlo was saying, straight punches are always gonna be looping punches, and that's what Dubois throw. He throws straight punches. Joe Joyce, he throw them looping and hooking type of punches. You know what I'm saying? But just looking at the strength of schedule and just looking at their complete body of work, I gotta lean toward Joyce. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna go ahead and stay with this motherfucker Dubois, man. Damn, I don't want. I want to switch bad, man, but I'm gonna go ahead and stay with it. Y'all let me know, man, what they over there doing, man. Hey, bro, you there? It look like this shit about to go down here shortly. I guess he stepped away. I guess I'll slide over there and see what.
No, I'm here. They ain't even touched gloves yet.
Oh, but they in the ring about to get instructions and shit, though. Get announced and shit.
Yep.
All right, I'm about to get ready to get my ass up out of here. 206 Hooper said Joyce got underrated defense. We about to see though. You think he got underrated defense, huh? Yeah, I can't lie. I ain't never looked at his fights and thought that he had underrated defense. Winston Lee said he got Daniel Dubois in 6 rounds. All right. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and slide over here to the fight, y'all. Slide over here one time. What the fuck? Oh yeah, here it go. Yeah, this is actually like the first time I called an ESPN fight on my phone. Most of the time I gotta call this shit on my tablet, you know what I'm saying? So y'all forgive me if I'm fucking up a little bit because I gotta call the fight on this little ass screen. But you know I'm gonna give you my best shot though. All right, ESPN Plus. Go ahead and fire this shit up, get up in here. All right. I'll pull it up, man. I might get in there. She'll be getting ready to get their touch gloves and shit. I don't know what the fuck my with this shit. 'Cause I can't stand fucking technology. I don't know what. Hold on, man. Y'all give me a second, man, because I don't know what the fuck going on with the ESPN Plus shit. I was just watching this shit on the fucking tablet earlier. I can't even see this shit on my damn phone. If push come to shove, man, I might have to get back on my phone and then call the fight off my tablet and shit. And that means that y'all might have to hear that cracking noise and shit from that stream yard. You know what I'm saying?
They just touched gloves.
Yeah, I didn't hit play, man. The shit load and shit, man.
Yeah.
Some old bitch ass shit. I knew I should have got my ass over here early.
Oh, 1-2 by both fighters. You want me to call it?
Yeah, call it till I get in there, bro.
All right. Joyce working the jab. The boys bounced off. He slipped both of them jabs though. Working the ring. Jab by the boys. Jab to the body from Joyce. They both right there. Ooh, he slipped the boy slipped the jab and came back with some. Joyce tried to come with the 1-2 but missed. The boys was too far away. Damn. Joyce's feet looking real weak. He tried to throw the hook to the body. Ooh, overhand right from the boys. Didn't look like it landed though. I couldn't really tell. 2:17 in the round. They just hit each other with the jab. They just hit each other with the jab again. Joyce looking real slow. He just tried to throw the lead left hook, but he missed. Working the jab. The boys backing up off of him. Came in with the jab. They just hit each other with the jab just now. The lead right hand from Joyce. The boy slipped and it came to the body. Nice stiff jab from Joyce like it landed that time. Boys pushed him up off of him. Jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. But his feet don't look right up. Another jab from Joyce. Jab to the body from Joyce. They both just faint right now. Oh, nice two-piece combination. Couldn't really tell if it landed from Dubois. They just slipping. Ain't really no punches getting thrown. Joyce trying to walk towards, and they just hit each other with the jab again just now. The boys just fainting. Jab to the body from Joyce. Boys fainting. He just came in with a jab. Like he ate one from Joyce, though. Another jab from Joyce. Like right on the nose. Jab to the body from Joyce. They right back at it. Jab from the boys. Nice. Then he ended with one to the body. Got up out of there. Got Joyce swinging at the air. Double jab by Joyce. Like they one of them landed, though. And they just hit each other with the jab just now. Another jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Jab to the chest from Dubois, though. Trying to work in. Both jab by both fighters. 53 seconds left in the round. Another jab by both fighters. They both fainting right now, trying to find an opening. Ooh, Joyce went to the body with some sloppy, and Dubois came in. Left hook from Joyce. Then a two-piece combination, but he missed, though. That was Dubois. They just caught each other in exchange, but Joyce missed, and Dubois stood his ground. Jab from both fighters. Damn, Joyce fighting in the air. Dubois, nice little jab. Dubois tried to throw the hook. Joyce tried to throw the hook, but Dubois dodged it, though. Jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Jab to the body from Joyce. Man, Joyce is looking real drunk right now on his feet. The boys can't find no work to get off. He fainting. He tried to get the jab off to the chest, but he missed. Jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Two hooks from Dubois, though. Get up out of there. Joyce threw the jab in the right hand. Looked like the right hand barely landed, though. They just hit each other with the jab. Joyce tried to throw the right hand to the body to end that round. That was a crazy round, man. I got to give Joyce that round. In my opinion, he was more active. He might not have landed. He landed the most jabs. But, I'm steady calling the fight, looking for the punches. I don't know what Trey go. Joyce jab, ugly as hell. Cold. Yeah, man, something looking wrong with his feet. Joyce round, got that jab going. Yeah, I agree. Joyce round. Joyce pulled his head back on the line. A straight right may close the night. Yeah, if he find it, the boy's trying to find that range because he too far back. He got to come in throwing punches. I see Joyce round for D-Lo. Oh, there you go. You there, bro?
Yeah, I'm there, man.
Right.
I apologize for all the cracking and shit if y'all heard.
Yep.
They just started the second round. I'm gonna let this bitch catch up real quick, man. I just jumped on this damn tablet. I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of frustrated right now. I'm trying to keep my cool in this bitch. Hey, all right, we in the second round and shit. All right, overhand right type pump from the bar. Came back with a jab. Here come a jab from Joyce. A jab right hand from Joyce and a jab again, but he took a jab from the bar. Still jab from Joyce and he came back with a hook, but he took something back from the bar. All right, jab from Joyce again. Jab right hand from the bar and Joyce stepped back in the range. Here come a jab from Joyce. From the bar and the left hook from Joyce and they got tangled up. All right, right hand from the bar in the midst of the clinch. They tangled up right now. The referee taking a close look. All right, we in the second round. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the round. All right, here still jab from the bar this time. Jab to the body from Joyce and he stepped back in the range. The bar shot a little faint. Jab right hand from the bar. Came back with a hook on his motherfucking ass. Stepped in with a jab. Jab right hand from the bar on his motherfucking ass. Joyce had came back with a jab. Came back with a jab again. Here come a jab from the bar and a stiff jab from Joyce this time and backed him up over the step to him. Stiff jab from the bar and backed this motherfucking ass up. Joyce over the step to him. Jab right hand from the bar. Went to the body with the hook. Joyce had walked off on him and came back with a jab. Here come a jab from the bar for a trouble though. Here come a jab from Joyce over the step to him. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce right there in front of the bar, shooting series of face at him. Touch with the jab again. Here come a jab from the bar. Jab from Joyce on the motherfucking ass over the step into the bar right now. The bar trying to move and groove, trying to box a little bit. He on the actual to the ring. Stepped in with a stiff jab this time. That's the bar. All right, a little bit of head movement from Joyce and a jab to the body from the bar. Jab from Joyce. Let me find my rhythm. Jab from the bar again from Joyce again on his motherfucking ass. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce. All right, a little bit of head movement. Stiff jab from the bar and another jab from Joyce and backed his ass up. Shooting series of face. Stiff jab from the bar right on the chin.
again. Jab right hand from the bar, went to the body with the hook. Back and seven overhand right side punch. Trying to go to the body with some shots. Joyce had to grab that motherfucker, ride him back to the ropes. Double right hand, left hook on his ass from the bar. Going to the body with the hook. Joyce had to put the vice grips on that motherfucker. The referee better come break him, but just broke him. Right uppercut from the bar, but he missed that shit. Joyce had to get his ass up out of there. Stiff jab from Joyce. He just stopped the rhythm on the bar. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce right there in front of the bar. Right? Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce standing up straight and tall. Here comes a jab from the bar. Right hand from Joyce this time, but backed his ass up. He right there in front of the bar. The bar got his head off the center line and touched with the jab. Right hand to the body from Joyce on his ass. Here comes a jab from the bar. It looked like he had his head off the center line once again. Jab right hand from the bar this time and backed Joyce up. Joyce stepped in with a stiff jab and backed him up. Touch with the jab again. Here comes a jab to the chest there from the bar on this motherfucker there. Touch with the jab again. Another jab from the bar. Came on top of the right hand and brought back the hook. Looked like he ain't landing them shots clean though. All right, they back towards the center of the ring. Overhand right side punch the bar, but he missed it. Came back with a hook on his ass. Left hook from Joyce, but he missed it though. Jab to the body from the bar. Joyce had to get on the move. Right hand from Joyce and the right hand from the bar. And he came back with something. Right hand from the bar again and backed him up. Lead left hook from the bar, but he came up short. Joyce on the move and touched him with a jab. He on the actual ring right now. Touched with the double jab the time from the orthodox stand. That's Joyce. They back towards the center of the ring right now. Another stiff jab from Joyce right on the nose on his ass. Shot the jab right there again from the orthodox stand. That's Joyce towards the center of the ring right now. Here comes a jab from the bar. Blue like Joyce had made a miss and got back on the move. Lead right hand from the bar, trying to come back with a jab. Joyce had to get up out of there. All right, jab right hand, left hook to the body from Joyce, but he took some back from the bar for a trouble though. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce to end that round. I'm gonna find my rhythm, y'all. What you think about that shit, bro?
Shit, I think that was the boys' round, man. He did a better job of hooking over the jab. His combination punches was landing. I think he hurt Joyce, but I couldn't really tell because his legs been looking kind of shaky anyway. But I think that was a nice round from the boys, man.
Yeah, I think I probably have to give it to the Dubois, but he was breathing hard as a bitch between rounds. When I just saw him go sit down on his stool, man, he was breathing hard as fuck. And if you look at his frame, he really ain't got the type of frame that's, you know what I'm saying, that promotes stamina. He got that type of muscular, like not like overly muscular, but like a powerful type of frame that uses a bunch of oxygen. So I can see him being tired, man. Let's see how his gas tank gonna last, because they seem to be throwing a lot of punches for heavyweights, a lot of jabs and shit. So let's see how they gonna look coming down the stretch. All right, we're ready for the third round. Joyce over there, 7-2 behind the jab. Another stiff jab from the bar. My bad. Jab right hand to the body from Joyce. Side of the feint. Jab to the body from the bar, but he missed it though. Stepped in with the jab in the right hand. That's the bar. 3-2 combination from the bar. Right uppercut from the bar. Came back with a hook in the right hand. That's the bar. Left hook from Joyce trying to get him up off of him. Right hand, left hook from the bar. Brought back the hook again. That's the bar. Overhand right side pump for the bar. Pushing him back. He over the step to and touch with the jab with the head off the center line. Joyce standing up straight and tall and touching with the jab. He right there in front of the bar right now. Side of the feint of the bar. Had to reset on the bar and came back with the jab at the time. That's Joyce. Right? Jab from the bar this time. Jab from Joyce. Jab from the bar again. A jab from Joyce again. He right there in front of the bar. Went to the body with the jab. That's Joyce standing up straight tall. Got his hands good. Touch with the double jab this time for the orthodox stand. That's Joyce. Shot a little feint of the bar. Shot the jab out there. Jab from Joyce. From the bar, but it came up short. All right. Joyce shot a little feint. Touch with the jab this time for the orthodox stance. Touch with the jab again. Standing up straight and tall and shit. Shot the jab out there again. All right. Look like Dubois is doing some decent defense though. All right. Jab from Joyce this time and step back at the range and shit. Little bit of head movement. Shot a little feint at him. Here comes a stiff jab from the bar. A hook on his ass from Joyce. Shot the jab out there. Touch with the jab again. Another jab from Joyce on his motherfucking ass and backing the bar up. All right. The bar with a little bit of head movement. Here comes a jab from Joyce and a jab on the right hand from the bar, but they missed it though. All right. They back toward the center of the ring. Here comes a double jab from Joyce this time and backed them up. All right. Here comes a jab from the bar, try to spit the guard with it. Here comes a jab from Joyce this time and backed them up. Another stiff jab from Joyce. It took a jab from the bar for a trouble though. Looked like it landed right on the chin. Here comes a jab from the bar. From Joyce and the jab from the bar. Jab to the body from Joyce this time with his head off the center line. All right. Shot the jab out there again. A double jab this time from Joyce. They back towards the center of the ring. Shot the jab out there once again. A little bit of head movement. All right. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce. All right, right there in front of him. Here comes a stiff jab from the bar. Looked like it landed in the chest area. Jab from Joyce and a jab from the bar. And Joyce had to get his ass up out of there. Here comes a jab from Joyce once again back towards the center of the ring. Lead right hand from the bar. This time looked like he might have came up short from his camera angle. Lead left hook from Joyce, but it was slower than time 29. Then they got tangled up. And Joyce just rolled him to the ropes. It's a minute left to go on the round. All right, they just broke themselves. The referee needed. And then Joyce got back on the jab. Got back on the jab again. Lead right hand from the bar. Looked like he barely missed that shit though. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce. He's trying to control the round with the jab. Shot the lead right hand out there, but it came up short. Still Still jab from Joyce from Dubois for his trouble though. Jab to the body from Joyce this time. I'm fucking up on these names, man. All right, shot the jab at there once again. That's Joyce. Shot the jab at there again. That's Joyce, but he took a jab from Dubois. Dubois came back with a stiff jab this time and backed him up. Shot the double jab this time. That's Dubois. Jab right here, left hook to the body from the ball in his ass. Here comes a jab from Joyce. Came with the jab again. That's Joyce back towards the center. On the aspirates of the ring. Took the jab from Dubois. Right hand to the body from Joyce. Jab from Dubois. Jab from Joyce. It's time for a trouble though. All right, Joyce shot the jab out there once again. Jab right here from the bar. All right, shot the jab out there once again. That's the bar. Jab from Joyce trying to get the motherfucker at bait. Here comes a stiff jab from the bar for a trouble though. He right there in front of Joyce. Joyce snapped his head back with a stiff jab at the time. That's Joyce. Shot the jab right there again. That's Joyce. Went to the body with the jab. Took a counter right hand over the top of the jab from the bar. All right, the bar shot the jab out there once again. It's the end of that round. All right, what you think, bro?
Man, only thing Joyce got that round was the jab in there. Dubois is throwing all kind of shots, man. Body shot, countering over the jab. His power punches is way higher. I gotta give him that round, man. He's jumped off on him early also. I just gotta give him that round, man. The power punches is more effective than just the jab. Dubois round.
I think I like Joyce in that round with the jab. I mean, I didn't really see like a whole lot of clean shots, but I'm looking at this fucking replay though. It looked like Dubois was whipping his motherfucking ass. So I guess I was wrong. Shit, I gotta get that shit to Dubois. Right uppercut, low blow, came back with the hook. That's a hell of a combination. Right uppercut, low blow, come back with the hook on his motherfucking ass. Yeah, so I guess bro had a better view of that shit because I thought Joyce did pretty good behind the jab, but not according to these replays though. Look like Dubois landed some hell of a shots on that boy. We getting ready for the fourth round, I think. Still jab from the bar right there in front of Joyce. All right, Joyce standing up straight and tall. He gonna jab in the jab with his head off to the line from the bar. Jab to the body from Joyce. Shooting a series of feints. Still jab from Joyce. The bar stopped him dead in his tracks with that shit. All right, shot the jab out there once again. Here gonna jab from Joyce. Went to the body with the right hand. Considerably landed clean. They both hit each other with a jab at the same time. All right, Joyce with a 7 to 1. Little bit of head move. Still jab from the bar. Snapped his head back. Another still jab from the boy. All right, the bar. Here gonna jab from Joyce. Standing up straight and tall and shit in that European type of stance. Shot the jab out there again. That's the Joyce. Here comes a jab from the bar. I almost took a stop jab from Joyce. All right, still jab from Joyce and couldn't tell if landed clean. The bar shot the jab right there. He on the aspect of the ring right now. Jab to the body from Joyce. Jab right here from the bar, backed him up. Stiff jab from Joyce right on the nose on his ass. Right uppercut from the bar and came back with the hook, but he missed that shit though. All right, Joyce shot the jab out there, back towards the center of the ring right now. Stiff jab from the bar right on the nose. Joyce shot the jab right there, but he came up short. Going his toes a little bit, trying to work the lactic acid out of the calf muscle. Jabbing the right hand to the body from the ball, this motherfucking ass. Here comes jab from Joyce, but it came up short. Right hand from the bar, went to the body with the hook on his motherfucking ass. That's the bar. Here comes a jab from Joyce, another jab from Joyce, but it came up short. The bar had stepped back in the range. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce this time. The right hand type pump for the bar. It might have been a counter right hand over the top of the jab. Here comes a double jab from Joyce this time. Stiff jab from the bar. Double right hand from the bar. Stiff jab from Joyce and he backed him up. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Double jab right hand from Joyce. 3-punch combination from the bar on his ass and they got tangled up. The referee about to come break him. It's a minute and 32 seconds left to go on the round. That motherfucker Joyce got the vice grips on the bar. The referee just broke him. All right, here we go. That motherfucker stiff jab from Joyce and the right hand from the bar. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce again over the step to him. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce. Shot a little feint and came back with the jab this time. That's Joyce over the step to the bar right now. Shooting a series of feints and came back with the jab. But he took a stiff jab from the bar for a trouble though. The ball in the action of the ring said he gonna move and groove a little bit. Stiff jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. He took a jab from the bar for a trouble though. Another stiff jab from Joyce right on the nose. Came back with the right hand this time, but he missed that shit. That's Joyce. He gonna step to him behind that jab again. That's Joyce. Little bit of head move shit from Joyce. Stiff jab from the bar and backed him up. Came back with the jab to the chest area. That's the bar. Stepped in with the jab with the right hand this time. That's the bar right upside Joyce's head. All right, shot the jab right there with his head on the center line this time. That's the bar, but he came up short. He right there in front of Joyce. Joyce came back with the jab, and the bar came back with the jab of his own. All right, Joyce shooting a series of feints at him. All right, jab, right hand to the body from the bar. Right hand to the body from the bar again to back Joyce up. Joyce touched with the jab with the bar, came back with the jab of his own. Look, right hand to the body from the bar, and came back with the hook. Joyce had put the vice grips on that motherfucker. The referee about to come break him. We got 26 seconds left to go on the round. Left hand to the body in the midst of the clinch from the bar before the referee broke him. They back towards the center ring. Stiff jab from the bar with his head out the center line. Joyce shooting the series of feints at him. Went to the body with the jab this time for the orthodox says he stepped up the ring. Jab right hand from the bar, but it came on short. Jab from Joyce. Came back with the right hand, but it was too slow. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Shot the jab right there, but it came on short. Here comes jab from the bar though. Was good for the goose and good for the gander. Kind of right hand over the top of the jab from the bar to answer to exclamate the round. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Man, once again, I only see the jab coming from Joyce, and the bar is working the jab as well, but throwing power shots in there and also landing them. And I got to edge that round now to the guy who's doing more than just, you know what I'm saying? It's just that jab, man. And it got to be Dubois round for me.
Yeah, I think I agree with you out the gate this time. Yeah, Joyce, he getting a jab there from time to time, but like you said, it ain't enough, man. This motherfucker, Dubois is landing the power punches in the fight. You know what I'm saying? And he able to land some combinations, go to the body a little bit. I just want to see what it's gonna be looking like when they come down the stretch. Because when he in the corner, his motherfucker look weary as hell to me. Like he might need a few snaps on the petrol, man. What y'all got on the gas? Get a little water. But appreciate if everybody hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't, and have some patience because I cannot see the chat while I call the fight on this tablet. All right, here we go. Skip jab from Dubois, and Joyce came back with a jab. Joyce shooting series of feints. Here gonna be double jab from Dubois this time. Joyce right there in front of him and came in with a jab, but he missed that shit though. All right, jab to the body from Joyce, and it looked like Dubois came on top of the jab of his own. Then the referee stopped the action, talking about the shit. It might be some wet spots in the ring. You know what I'm saying? So you're making the fighters go to the neutral corner while motherfuckers try to dry the ring out. I action back in the way. You're gonna do why? I got his hands for good. George stepped in with the jab. Shot a little favor to the body with the jab, but he took a jab from the bar. The bar came back with the jab. Rico jab from George. Double jab right hand from the bar. Jab right hand from the bar. George had to get up out of there. Jab chopper right hand from the bar. And he came back with the hook. Rico still jab from George this time. Said he ain't no punk. Came in with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. Came in with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. The bar came back with the jab. Another jab from the bar. George shooting series of feint. Lead right hand from the bar. He went to the body with the hook on his motherfucking ass. Rico still jab from Joyce. Came back with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. Shot a little feint at the bar and came back with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. The bar had to reset on that motherfucker. Stepped in with the stiff jab this time from the orthodox stand. That's the bar. Here come a jab from Joyce, but it came up short. A double jab from the bar. Jab right hand from Joyce. Stiff jab from the bar on this motherfucking ass. Little bit of head moves from Joyce. Went to the body with the jab on his ass. Touch with the jab again. That's Joyce, but he took a jab from the bar for his trouble though. Stiff jab from the bar. Came back to right hand this time. That's the bar. Joyce had to get his ass up out of there. Jab right hand from Joyce, but it came up short. Took a jab from the bar for his trouble. Jab to the body from Joyce on the motherfucking ass. Came back upstairs with the jab. That's Joyce. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Shot the jab right there, but it came up short this time. That Joyce, a little bit of head move, got his hands so good, and stepped in with the jab, took a jab from the bar. The bar came back with a double jab this time. Looked like it's a powerful type of jab. Knee right hand to the body from the bar. He came back with two more body shots on his ass and pushing him back. Jab right hand from Joyce this time. The bar came back with the hook, but he missed it. Jab to the body from Joyce, and the bar came back with some contest for landing clean. The bar, a 4-3 type combination from the bar. Then they got tangled up. Joyce got the vice grips on him. The referee about to come break him. It's a minute and 13 seconds left to go around. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce and stiff jab from the bar. Jab right hand, left hook from the bar. Joyce had to get his ass up out of there. Knee left hook to the body from the bar. Then they got tangled up. The bar just took a deep breath too. Looked like he might need snaps on the petrol. The referee about to come break him. It's 59 seconds left to go around. Right hand to the body from Joyce. Couldn't tell if he landed clean. Back upstairs with the jab at the time. Here comes jab from the bar and a jab from Joyce. Jab from the bar. Jab from Joyce. It looked like the bar might have slipped that jab though. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce this time, right there in front of him. Stiff jab from the bar, and he took a jab from Joyce for a trouble. Jab to the body from Joyce this time and backed him up. He right there in front of the bar right now. Here comes a jab right hand to the body from the bar. Touch with jab right hand from the bar right on the head. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce. He took a 2-punch combination with the bar for a trouble. Here comes a stiff jab from Joyce, but it came on short. Jab right hand from the bar. Joyce came back with something. Hard right hand from the bar. He brought back the hook. Touch with a stiff jab. Here comes a jab from Joyce. Jab from the bar on his ass. Lean right hand from the bar. He took a right hand from Joyce for a trouble though. They back towards the center of the ring. Here comes a jab to the body from the bar. Took a right hand to the body from Joyce. And then the bar came back with a 2-punch combination. Right hand from the bar in the midst of the clinch to back Joyce up. Left uppercut type punch from the bar from Joyce, but it came on short. Jab right hand from the bar. And he came back with the hook, but he missed them shots. Looper right hand from Joyce. They came back with the hook, but he took some back from the bar. Joyce had to get up out of there. It's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
Man, that was another Dubois round, but this one was way more clear. His counter punching was there. Everything was there. This time the jab was there. He was slipping the jab. He was doing all kind of shit, man. The body work. He was touching them everywhere. That's a dominant Dubois round. Clear Dubois round. Dubois, I mean.
Yeah, I thought that was a good round for him too. I think I'm fucking up on the name because of Joyce and the boy. He like, you know what I'm saying? That shit kind of similar. But I'm trying to get it tightened up though, man. Appreciate it for everybody. Hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? I think we're getting ready to go into the 5th round or some shit like that. Might be the 6th. Look at Joe Joyce. It look like he just cool and calm in the corner. It don't look like he too tired or nothing. Dubois be looking like he tired as fuck to me, man. So I definitely want to see how this shit gonna be if he get into the later rounds. All right, action back on the way. They back towards center ring. Jab right hand from the bar, but it came up short. All right, George shooting a series of face at him, trying to show him the jab. Went to the body with the jab, but he took a jab from the bar. The bar came back with the jab. Jab right hand from the bar, but it came up short. Took a jab from George for his trouble, though. Lead up hook on his ass from the bar and backed him up. Came back with the jab at the time. That's the bar. All right, series of face from George and shot the jab out there, but it came up short. The bar shooting a series of feints. Took a jab from the bar. Here comes a jab to the stomach area from the bar. Came on top of the right hand. That's the bar. Then they got tangled up. All right, the referee about to come break them. There's 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go on the round. The bar trying to work the left hand to the body in the midst of the clinch. All right. The referee better come break him. He just broke him. And he's toward the center of the ring right now. All right. Here comes Joyce over the step to him. Shot the jab out there. Went to the body with the right hand, but it came up short. Shooting the series of feints. All right. Joyce shot the jab out there, but it came up short. All right. Jab to the chest area from the bar. Lead right hand from the bar, trying to come back with something. Took a jab from Joyce, though, for trouble. All right. Joyce trying to back him up with the jab. A little bit of head boom, trying to find the rhythm. Stepped in with the jab. Here comes a jab from Joyce. From the bar to the chest area. Here comes a jab to the body from Joyce on his ass. Came back with the jab. Came back with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. And he right there in front of the bar. Over the step to the bar. The bar trying to box a little bit. Jab right hand from the bar, but he took a right hand from Joyce. Left hook to the body from the bar. Did the roll into the ropes, and Joyce has put the vice grips on the bar. The referee better come break him. It's 1 minute and 45 seconds left to go in the round. That motherfucker Joyce trying to give him a police escort to the ropes. That motherfucker the bar fighting at that shit with the right hand. Then they got tangled up again. Joyce trying to go to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. The motherfucker the bar doing the same. So Joyce trying to get physical with him and ride him back to the ropes and shit. It's 1 minute and 30 seconds left to go in the round. The referee just broke a win in the 6th round right now. All right, looping right hand from Joyce, but it came up short. The bar had got up under that shot. All right, he comes still jab from the bar. He right there in front of Joyce. Another jab from the bar. The bar, but it came up short. Jab to the body from Joyce this time. Step back in the ring, standing up straight and tall. And all right, shot the right hand out there, but it came up short. He really rehearsing shots. Shot the jab out there from the orthodox stand. Stepped in with the stiff jab this time. That's Joyce. Shot a little fainted the bar and got a reaction. The bar shot the jab out there. All right, stepped in with the jab with his head off the center line. Then they got tangled up again. The referee about to come break him. There's 56 seconds left to go on the round. All right, Joyce shot a little fainted the bar. The bar shot the jab out there. Joyce shot the jab out there once again. I jab right hand up, right hand to the body from Joyce. I think that's what that was. Came back with the jab and shit. He had threw the left uppercut, but he had missed that shot. All right, Joyce shot a little faint and went to the body with the jab. Couldn't tell if it landed clean from his camera angle though. All right, here comes a jab from the bar and came back with the jab again. That's the bar. Joyce shot a raggedy jab out there. Lead right hand from the bar upside his head. Went to the body with the hook. Then they got tangled up. Joyce put the vice grips on the man once again, trying to ride him back a little bit. Went to the body with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. The referee taking the close look, about to come break him. The bar fighting at that shit with the right hand, left hook. Came back with the right uppercut to the body and backed him up. Here comes a jab right hand from Joyce on this motherfucking ass. The bar said he ain't going nowhere. Touched with a stiff jab. Here comes a double jab from Joyce, and the bar pushed him back with a jab of his own in the orthodox stand. All right, here comes Joyce over the 7-2 and touched with the jab again. The bar had came back with the jab in the midst of that shit though. That motherfucker Joyce just cocked the jab when he brought it back on his ass. Here comes a jab with his head up the center line for the bar to end that round. And it looked like the bar's left eye is starting to close. What you think about it, bro?
Well, I like Joyce that round. He stepped it up a little bit more. He was working the body. He was letting a little more combinations. Even though he got hit a few times in that round by some power shot, he was definitely more active. And I like the shot that he was getting in there. He had Dubois on the back foot a lot in that round. I'm gonna get that to Joyce.
Yeah, I don't even think it was really about what Joyce did. I thought Dubois just kind of took his foot off the gas a little bit in this round. It looked like he started to slow down. He wasn't throwing them combinations and shit he was in the previous rounds. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot more sitting around looking at Joyce, and he let Joyce get off first a lot. So, excuse me, I thought that was a round that you can give to Joyce, but I'm definitely curious to see what this boy Dubois gonna be looking like coming down the stretch. Maybe that was a round that he took off so he can preserve some petrol to come down the stretch. All right, I think we're in the 7th round. We're in the 7th round right now. All right, both fighters shooting them jabs and shit out there. Here comes a stiff jab from the bar, snapped Joyce's head back with it, and Joyce came back with a jab of his own. Said he ain't no punk out here. Lean right hand from the bar, looping right hand, brought back the hook, looping right hand, brought back the hook, right hand again from the bar, right uppercut from the bar, another right hand from the bar, right uppercut from the bar again. He came back with the jab. Joyce is staying cool and composed and shooting that jab out there. Right hand from the bar, but looked like he came up short. Here comes a jab from the Joyce, another jab from Joyce, another jab from Joyce inside his motherfucking head, another jab from Joyce. Left hook to the body from the bar, then they got tangled up. Joyce trying to ride him back to the ropes and shit. The referee taking a close look. It's 2 minutes and 23 seconds left to go on the round. They're back towards the center of the ring. Little bit of head move shit from Joyce. He stepped in with the jab, but he came on short. He stepped back in the ring. Still jab from Joyce and snapped his head back with it. Little bit of head move shit, bobbing and weaving right there in front of Joyce. Joyce stepped in with the jab and stepped back to the range. The bar came back with the jab, but he came on short. Double jab from Joyce on his ass. Still jab from the bar, going his toes a little bit, trying to work the lactic acid out of the calf muscle. Still jab from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Right hand to the body from Joyce. Another jab from Joyce. Joyce. Jab from Dubois trying to get Joyce up off of him. Here come another jab from Joyce. Look like Dubois might have slipped it. All right, Joyce solidly faded. Dubois got a reaction. Jab right hand from Dubois. Left hook from Joyce, but Dubois had got up under that hook. And he came back with a jab. Jab from Joyce this time towards the center of the ring. Still jab from Joyce and snapped his head back with that jab. All right, trying to box a little bit. Stepped in with the jab. That's Joyce. Dubois side of the face. Still jab from Joyce right on the nose on this motherfucking ass. All right, stepped in with the jab again, but it came more short this time than Joyce. All right, he stepped in with the jab, but it came more short, but almost took a jab from Dubois. Right hand from Joyce, but it came more short. He didn't land that punch. All right, jab to the body from Dubois trying to back Joyce up. All right, Dubois on his toes a little bit trying to find the rhythm. All right, look for opening. Stepped in with the right hand, but he took a right hand from Joyce and the left hook on his ass. Then Joyce came back with the jab. They back towards the center of the ring right now. Dubois over there trying to bounce and shit. Joyce had the jab out there, and Dubois came back with the jab of his own. Dubois got his hands up good. Here come a jab from Joyce, and Dubois came back with a jab of his own. Little bit of headmanship from Joyce and stepped in with the jab, but it came up short. They back towards the center of the ring right now. Here come a stiff jab from Dubois this time. Said he's trying to box Joyce right now. Joyce trying to change the launching point on the jab, and he doubled up on it. Stepped in with the jab right hand, right upside his motherfucking head. That's Joyce on his toes a little bit. Stepped in with the jab this time. That Joyce said he ain't no punk out here. Right there in the center of the ring. Here comes a stiff jab from the bar right up the middle of that. Little bit of headmanship from the bar. Right here, left hook to the body from Joyce. From the bar. Came back with some more shit like a left hook to the body. That's the bar. Joyce had to get up out of there. Jab right uppercut from Joyce, but it came up, but he missed that shit though, and came back with the jab. But he took a stiff jab from the bar. All right, jab from Joyce looked like the bar might have slipped the jab and got back on the move and shit a little bit, trying to change the angle. Jab from Joyce this time right in front of the bar. The bar went to the body with the right hand. Then he got tangled up. Joyce put the vice grips on, trying to ride him back to the ropes. Show this motherfucker who the strongest. The referee better to come break him. We got 15 seconds left to go in the round. Here comes the ball with stepping to Joyce. Shot the jab right there. Joyce had shot the jab right there of his own. Right there in front of him. Stepped in with the jab again. That's Joyce. Here comes a jab with the right hand from the bar, but it was raggedy. Went to the body with the hook, but that shit was raggedy as fuck. Looper right hand to the body from Joyce as he exited the clinch. They both exchanged jabs to end the round. All right. What you think, bro?
Yeah, I like the bar that round. He caught Joyce early, man, with some hard, nice punches, and then in between he also caught him. But Joyce really ain't letting nothing go but the jab, man. And the bar looking tired, but he getting him off early, man, and able to control the round to me, the bar round.
Yeah, I thought Dubois had a very strong start to the round, but for the rest of the round, he looked raggedy as a bitch to me. So his gas tank ain't looking worth a fuck. He in his corner looking weary as hell. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, let's see how this motherfucker gonna look, especially when we get to the championship rounds. I don't know how many rounds they going. What they going, 10 or 12, bro?
12.
Shit, let's see if the motherfucker make it 12 rounds. Let's see. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at Joe Joyce in the corner right now. It look like he breathing normally. He don't look weary like that. So let's see, man. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'd slide toward Dubois because he had a very good start to the round. But I just thought he slowed down as the round went. All right, we're in the 8th round. All right, stiff jab, another jab from Dubois. He come out strong. Shot the jab out there again. That's the bar. Here comes Joyce over the 7-2 behind that jab. He kind of squared up right now, looking like SpongeBob SquarePants. Shot the jab out there again. Came back with the hook after he took a jab from the bar. Right hand to the body from the body. Brought back the hook to the head. Then he got tangled up. Joyce went to the body with the right hand. Went to the body with the right hand again. They exchanged jabs at the same time. All right, jab from the bar. Lead right hand from the bar. Left hook from Joyce, but it came up short. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Here comes a jab from the bar, but it came up short. Joyce over the 7-2 behind that jab. Jab to the chest area from the bar, and he stepped back in the range. Here comes Joyce over the 7-2 behind that jab. Jab from the bar. Went to the body with the hook. Back and step with the hook in the right hand. The referee telling the bar to keep the shit close to the Marcus of Queensberry rules established in 1889. All right, jab right hand to the body from Joyce. The bar came back with something. Right hand to the body from Joyce again. Looked like that shit might have went low again. Left hook type punch from Joyce. Shot the shooting the rangefinder out there and touched with the jab at the time for the orthodox stand. The bar came back with the jab of his own, trying to box a little bit right now. They both exchanged jabs at the same time. Here comes a jab from Joyce this time. Jab from Joyce again. Shot right here from Joyce on this motherfucking ass. Hit him with a check hook type punch like a counter left hook as that motherfucker, the bar was on the way in. Then they got tangled up. Looper right hand to the body in the midst of clinch from Joyce. The bar just pushed it back and came back with a stiff jab to the chest area. Here comes a double jab from Joyce. Came back with the jab again to Joyce. A little bit head move. Touch with the jab again to Joyce. Then he got out of town after the bar touched with the jab to the chest. Another jab from Joyce. Then he got back on the move and shit. Back towards the center of the ring. Went to the body with the jab from the orthodox stand. That's Joyce right there in front of the bar. Shot Side of the feint of the bar. The bar stayed at home though and stepped in with the jab, went to the body with the 4 in his ass. That's the bar. Left hook from Joyce, but the bar had ducked up under that motherfucker. Then they got tangled up. Short right uppercut, then missed the clinch from Joyce this time as he exited the clinch. Left hook to the body from the bar, then they got tangled up again. The referee about to come break them. It's a minute and 10 seconds left to go around, telling the motherfucker the bar to keep the shit clean. This ain't the London Prize rules. Here come a jab from Joyce, jab to the body area from the bar, step back at the range and shit. I stepped in with the jab again with his head off the line. Here come jab to the body from Joyce. I got his hands good over the step to the bar. The bar with the jab with the right hand on his motherfucking ass. Side a little feint at Joyce. A little bit of head shit from Joyce and stepped in with the jab. The ball in the soles a little bit. Stepped in with the right hand, tried to go to the body with the hook. Then they got tangled up. It's 45 seconds left to go around. The referee just broke him. All right, here we go. All right, here come a jab from Joyce and a jab from the bar. The bar went to the body with the right hand. Back and serve with the hook. Went to the body with the right hand. Here come a series of jab from Joyce trying to get the motherfucker off of. Stepped in with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. I got his hands up good and stepped in with the jab again. That's Joe Joyce. Right in front of the bar. The bar pushed him back with the jab of his own though. I got his hands up good. Shot a little feint at Joe Joyce. A little bit of headmanship from Joe Joyce. Jab right here from Joe Joyce, but took a jab from the bar for trouble though. Jab to the body from Joe Joyce, but took a jab again for trouble. Jab right here from the bar right on the chin. All right, Joyce took that shit though. The bar had came back with a hook. I think that's what that was. Jab right hand from Joyce, but it was raggedy. Came back with the jab and shit. Here come a double jab from the bar. Right hand from Joyce and the jab from Joyce. Right hand from the bar trying to get Joyce up off of him. Went to the body with the right uppercut. Left hook from Joyce. And it's the end of that round. What you think, bro?
I like Joyce that round, man. I think he did just enough. Dubois' gas tank is definitely fucking with him now. He resorting to holding. But that jab is set up that right hand and a few other punches for Joyce. And he was able to control the round, man, with that jab throughout it. I got to give it to Joyce. Joyce round.
Man, I mean, this Dubois, this is the next big thing at heavyweight, huh? Either this motherfucker power ain't worth a fuck, or Joe Joyce got some amazing punch resistance. Because I don't see the same power, that dynamite shit that I've been seeing from Dubois in this fight. Yeah, when you step up in competition, you start fighting better people. They don't just lay down every time you throw a punch. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not impressed with this motherfucker like that. I mean, he out here winning the fight. I give him his props, but I do not see the next big thing at heavyweight. Hate to break it to you. But we getting ready to go into the ninth round or some shit like that. I think this is the ninth round. All right, they meet towards the ring. He got a jab from Joyce. He came up short. Had the jab at their right hand to the body from Joyce. I think he might have took a jab from the bar. The bar came back with the jab again. That's the bar. Jab from Joyce right there in front of the bar. Shot the jab right there. Jab from the bar. All right, jab from Joyce. Jab to the body from the bar once again. Got his hands were good right in front of Joyce. Joyce had the jab out there on his motherfucking ass. The boy trying to find the rhythm. They exchange jabs at the same time. Jab to the body from Joyce. I almost took a counter right hand from the bar, but he missed it though. Jab from Joyce on his motherfucking ass. Spit the guard with it right there in front of the bar. The bar got his hands up good. Joyce shooting a series of feints. Here come a jab to the body from the bar. Joyce over the 7 to him, got his hands up good, kind of squared up and shit. Jab right hand from Joyce. Right hand left hook to the body from the bar. Then they got tangled up. All right, we in the ninth round. They still take it up right now. The referee let him jockey for position. Left hook to the body from the bar as he exited the clinch. All right, they back towards the center of the ring. Here come a jab from the bar. Couldn't tell if he landed from his camera angle. Jab from the bar, but he missed it. Jab right hand from Joyce. Looked like he barely missed that. He right there in front of the bar. Shot the jab at the touch with the jab again. Shot right hand from Joyce from the motherfucking ass. Overstep to the bar. Shot the jab out there again. That's Joyce. Came back with the jab again. That's Joyce. Jab right hand from the bar. All right, jab from Joyce. It looked like he landed that shit solidly. All right, shooting a series of feints at the bar. The bar looked like his left eye is closed. Here comes a jab from the bar. From Joyce and a jab from the bar. Jab from Joyce again. Looked like he came up short. He only sold a little bit. Said he gonna reset on the bar. The bar shot a little feint at Joyce. Jab right here from the bar over the top of that shit. Stepped in with the jab again, but it came up short. Joyce is taking these punches very well though. Jab from Joyce and the jab to the body from the bar. Jab from Joyce again, the double jab from Joyce. He got to square it up, got his hands good, standing up straight tall. Here comes a jab from the bar with a step to him. Need a hook type pump from the bar, then they got tangled up. Tried to come back with the right hand in the midst of the clinch. That shit was raggedy as fuck though. It's a minute and 13 seconds left to go in the round. They back towards the center of the ring. Joyce is shooting a series of feints. Jab from the bar though. Looked like he came up short. He on his toes a little bit, bouncing around trying to find the rhythm. Jab right hand from the bar, but he came up short. Came back with the jab. That motherfucker, Joyce said he gonna reset. Jab right hand from Joyce. It was slow, but it landed on his motherfucking ass though. Shot a little feint. Came back with the jab. Decided that's Joe Joyce. That motherfucker, the bar staying cool and composed, staying cool and calm. Took a jab from Joyce for trouble. A little bit of head movement shit from Joyce and came back with the jab, trying to confuse this motherfucker, the bar right now. Went to the body with the jab for the orthodox stance and stepped back in the ring. That's Joe Joyce. He on the ask if the ring said he gonna box this motherfucker, the bar right now. Touch with a still jab the time that Joyce and the bar had came back with the jab of his own. Over hand right take pump from Dubois, went to the body with the hook. Looper right hand from Joyce. It was a sneaky looper right hand. All right, we got 29 seconds left going around. The referee just broke him. They back towards center ring. He come jab from the Joyce. Came back with the jab again. There's Joyce. All right, the bar standing at home. He come jab from Joyce. Took a jab to the body from the bar. The bar came back with the jab with his head off the line. Stepped in with the jab again. That's the bar. Right? A left uppercut from Joyce, but he missed it though. And he came back with the jab. Jab right hand from Joyce, but it came more short. Came back with the jab. Left hook to the body from the bar. And he came back upstairs with something. Went to the body with something. Took a right hand from Joyce on his motherfucking hand. He gonna still jab from Joyce. He backed him up. He over the step into the body. It's the end of that round. End of that round. What you think, bro?
No, I think that was a choice round. Dubois had his moments, but I think from mid to late, I think Joyce finished strong. He was able to take a few hard shots, but he was able to give some good shots back. He rumbled at the end, and he finished strong. So I got to get at the Joyce.
Yeah, it was pretty close, man. I just don't see Dubois just doing like he was doing earlier. Like he was coming in with them, rushing in with them combinations and shit, very eye-catching. I don't see that same type of output from Dubois. He just sitting back and watching, sitting back and looking. You know what I'm saying? It kind of remind me of like when AJ fought against Klitschko a little bit, but AJ was able to catch his second win and come down and stretch hard in the fight. Let's see if this motherfucker Dubois catch his second win and finish this fight strong, because it's been looking like he needs snaps on the petrol for like the last shit, I don't know how many rounds, especially when he goes to the corner. He looked tired as a motherfucker out there. And if he don't even think about being the next big thing in boxing, he gonna have to tighten up his conditioning. All right, we're in the next round. Still jab from the bar with his head off the center line. Here come a series of feints and shit from Joyce. Stepping to him behind that jab. Came back with the jab again. A stiff jab from Joyce. Here come a jab with the right hand from the bar, but it looked like he just grazed him with the shot. Right overhead, right type pump from the bar. Looked like he landed that one solidly. All right, jab right hand from Joyce, but it was kind of raggedy. Stepped in with the jab. That's Joyce. Lead up hook type pump from the bar, but he came more short. Joyce said he gonna reset on it. Come back with the jab. Stiff jab from the bar. Snapped his head back with it, and then the bar, something just happened, and the bar just took a knee. It looked like he might have got poked in his eye or something. I don't know what the fuck just happened.
The jab.
Was it a stop jab?
Yep. Stop jab, like, man.
The ref called it off. Who's the boss? Man, I knew I should have picked this nigga Joyce, man.
Crow time.
It might be some fluke shit, man. But, man, I just did not believe in Daniel Dubois. Motherfuckers coming to tell me that this is the best. This is the next big thing at heavyweight and all that shit. Man, I did not see that shit. And my boy Frank Sanchez from Cuba, 214-6, would have whooped this man ass. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I'm about to switch back over to the tablet, man. So I'll be in there, bro. Go ahead and take over.
All right, bet. Crow time like a mug, man. I want my crow with a side of leftover dressing. You know what I'm saying? A little gravy and all that, man. This dude gave up, man. That jab was a little bit too much. All them power punches he landed wasn't enough for just that one consistent jab to that eye and nose area. He just basically quit, y'all, right in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He just quit right in front of him. That jab was the factor in the fight. All that power punching that was landed, that and I salute Joyce. He a warrior. That jaw and that head is vicious. That's a helmet he got up there. But this dude, that jab made this man just say he ain't want no more, no mas. You know what I'm saying? The eye was closing. He just flat out quit, man. The dude ain't what, you know what I'm saying? That young inexperienced, man, that played a factor, man. Battle tested Joyce. You know what I mean? Shit, them key points Trey was making earlier was a big factor in this fight, man. Older, battle tested. That shit worked, man. Appreciate that super chat from Bobby Jean. Appreciate you, sis. Luke. Yeah, man. Kroger.
Definitely appreciate that super chat, man. Yeah, I told y'all, but this motherfucker, the bar ain't never impressed me. People talking about he gonna be the next big thing in heavyweight. Man, that motherfucker weak as well water out there, man. Don't talk to me about no Daniel Dubois no more. Get him all the way the fuck up out of here, as a matter of fact. What you better say, bro?
Man, he flat out just quit, man. I was saying with them key points you made about that battle tested experience that Joyce brought to the ring really paid off, because the jab, he was taking a lot of power shot, a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? But that jab was fluid and it was consistent all throughout the fight, and that motherfucker made him tap out, man. He made him quit with the jab.
And that nigga weak as well water, bro. I'm telling you, man. Man, bro. I'm looking after like the first round. I'm looking at the man in the corner. He looked tired as fuck out there to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, come on, man. And this
Yeah.
supposed to be the next big heavyweight and shit. He can whoop Frank Sanchez and all these dudes. Man, get him all the way the fuck up out of here. I don't mind eating crow. I eat my crow. It's all good. I picked him because he was a favorite and I was scared to eat crow. I'll admit that. But I never believed in this man. And I've been saying that shit from the get-go. I never believed in Daniel Dubois.
Hey, I never thought in a million years he was gonna quit. And I picked him. You know what I'm saying? Not thinking he was gonna quit. It was gonna be tough. We knew it was gonna be tough for him. But he can't handle these tough fights. He can't go 12 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And he ain't got no real dominating power. You know what I'm saying? So those guys the zone been putting him in with was not no help to him, man. It kind of rendered him. You know what I'm saying? They kind of had his confidence a little bit too high because them dudes was nobody. But hey,
yeah. And then my bad, bro.
No, I was done. I said it showed, you know what I'm saying, disappointing loss. But hey, we said, you know what I'm saying, we brought out some valid key point. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get them all right. You know what I'm saying? I take that, Crow.
Appreciate that super chat from KP from KC. He said Kell Brook Jr. Wilder smokes them all. That shit was whack. Yeah, man, I think Wilder whooped the shit out of Daniel Dubois. That's it, man. Yeah, Daniel Dubois, man. Yeah, man, this motherfucker ain't been in the ring with nobody. And then, like, his power supposed to be so good. His name Dynamite. I'm seeing Joyce walking through them shots. It might have been like one time I saw Joyce might have been stunned a little bit. But outside of that, man, that man power ain't like that, man. He ain't hitting like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Maybe twice. You know what I'm saying? But he wasn't even really stunned. You could tell that it landed clean. KP from KC, appreciate you, fam. But yeah, man. That's great.
I say he was stunned because I saw his leg kind of buckle, like in the first round. I think you had commented on it too after the round. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's like Joyce, he was just landing the jab. But if you keep on hitting the motherfucker in the same spot with this punch over and over and over again, well, goddamn, you're gonna chop his ass down. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate the super chat from Lala Disa Trace. Even though Joyce is slow, I loved him ever since he did that slow motion struggle ass backflip. Hey, and another thing about this shit, like I told y'all, man, I was reading that Joyce was whooping the man in sparring when Daniel Dubois was younger. So tell me, what happened in Daniel Dubois' career that will make him just be so much superior than Joyce? Who was he fighting that was developmental fights that was gonna turn him into just this bad motherfucker? I didn't see the shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm really mad at myself for not rocking with Joyce because I wanted to. I was arguing for Joyce all day. I was just scared. But yeah, man, shout out to that motherfucker Joyce. Everybody talking about he a mummy. He's slow. You ain't got to be the fastest. As long as your shit fast enough to get there, that's all that matters. And get this weak motherfucker Daniel Dubois all the way the fuck up out of here, man. Real shit. Yeah, I'm cracking this bitch, man. What we at in the chat, bro? Let's see what the people got to say.
Super chat. You see that?
What'd you say?
She said
super chat.
Oh yeah, you read that already.
Yeah, I read it. I'm gonna get in the chat. I'm gonna start right there. J1 Pro Da Vinci, what's up, bro? Said the bar better stay in the gym. Yeah, man, he gonna have to get the gas tank on point. You can't get tired after the first round, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Rojas, what's up with you? Said I can't even hype the bar anymore. No, sir. El Fenici, what's up with you? Say salute to the Black Familia. Trey been saying Daniel Dubois wasn't shit behind the scenes forever. Yeah, absolutely. Sonny Boxing Talk, salute to you. Said that damn jab was the key. Hell yeah, that shit was going off like fireworks. 4th of July on his ass. The LJ Fighter, salute to you, bro. So I told y'all about Joyce. Goddamn, I'm with you. You preaching to the choir. Uhuru Dre, what's up with you? Said true. That jab was the key. Absolutely. King Louis said this nigga pulled a cap on us, man. Took a knee, huh, man. J1 Pro Da Vinci said Joyce turned that jab into money. Absolutely. La Dita laughing at me talking about I'm pissed. Hey, I'm pissed in a good way, man. I'm pissed with joy. You know what I'm talking about? Rojas said he pissed. Goddamn, I know your boy. Sonny Boxing Talk said them baby bells. Yeah, real boxing said Dubois is weak out here, man. J1 Pro Da Vinci said the Joyce was fast. I definitely would have picked him. Yeah. Xavier the boxing area, that's a 2-time champ. Said Dubois can come back. He is only 23. Say, but it looked like he got a body that's built more for being a middle linebacker than a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like some fighters, they just gonna struggle with their conditioning because they don't have the right type of body type. They got too much muscle and shit. That shit use too much oxygen. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have to get his conditioning on point, and I don't think he hit as hard as what everybody was saying. I always say once you move up in class, it's not just the skills that get better. It's not just the power. It's not just the speed. It's the chin. This motherfucker been knocking out these weak ass dudes, and y'all out there busting nuts seeing that shit, thinking that this man is the next Evander Holyfield or something. And as soon as he get in there with somebody that can fight back and take a shot, now all of a sudden he ain't shit. You're like, man, come on, man. We got to see these dudes fight somebody that can fight back first before we start saying how good they are. Oh, he the next great heavyweight. Yeah, man, fuck all that, man. I'd rather say Tony Yoka or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Somebody that have been in there with good fighters, not somebody that's been in there with straight scrubs his entire career. Whether he was an amateur or a pro, he been in there with straight scrubs. The only time I ever heard somebody say he been in there with a good fighter is when he had sparring sessions against Anthony Joshua. And I guess you could say sparring sessions against Joe Joyce. But as far as real fights, he ain't fought nobody. Little Feezy said salute to Joe Joyce, but neither of them can beat Ortiz. All right, I'm gonna let my man have his night tonight, though. I ain't gonna go find somebody to beat him right away. He went out here and knocked off this hype job that I've been saying, so I'm happy for him. The Kane Deal said Dubois trash, zero head move. Bro, I'm glad you said that, DeCane, because I was comparing Daniel Dubois to what's the name of the Oscar Rivas. He fight like Oscar Rivas to me. They walk straight in, no head movement or nothing. And then who we go? He said Dubois trash, zero head movement. Joyce jab wasn't that great. It's just Dubois head movement is neck brace status. That's what I'm saying, bro. No head movement. Walk straight in the front door, just like Oscar Rivas. But I'm supposed to think he's just the greatest motherfucker there is. Matthew L, welcome to the jail, said Dubois is not what we thought he was. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? We'll imagine, man, said Bazooka Joe. Yeah, for real. Joey the Super Dog said this was downright embarrassing. I'll take my crow with Tabasco sauce, man. I'm eating my crow with joy. Dalton Judge, what's up, bro? Said Trash, you told me after that Johnson fight that boy Daniel Dubois was garbage. I ain't believe you, bro. My bad. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Y'all ride with y'all boy X, man. The King Jill said piss with joy, yeah. Sonny Boxing Talk said Trey X MARLO'S corner. Salute to you, bro. Rojas said, I had Daniel Dubois leading this division into the next generation, man. I ain't never seen that, bro. I'm sorry. Tony Boston Talk said he had Joyce. That's a smart man. I wish he would have bet you something. He got them, I think, plus 385 or something like that. I had saw with my boy Set Shot. Where's Set Shot at, man? The Intercontinental Trivia Champion. He said he bet on Joe Joyce. Took that plus 385. He's able to box there. Said if he is dedicated, Dubois can slim down and refine his skills. I will see, man. Fuck that. He got his ass whooped tonight. I ain't about to find a soft place for him to fall down. I'm about to find a bed of nails for his ass to fall down. He is trash out here, man. Get him all the way the fuck up out of here. El Padrino said he got hyped up like Anthony Yard. It's what Frank Warren does, okay? And I see similar problems with them fighters because Anthony Yard, he got to work on his conditioning too. When he came down the stretch against Kovalev, he was getting tired too. Or both of them are some buff type motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Real Boxing said I had George just because he has experience with faster heavyweights like Usyk. Bro, that's what I was saying. The man done been in there with Tony Yoka. He been in there with fucking Alexander Usyk, and he beat Filip Ergovic. He been in there with the better guys. That's why I felt like he had a chance. El Fenici said two-way traffic will get your favorite dog killed. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? J1 Pro Da Vinci said George Chin either granted or Dubois stick like a waffle bag. That's what I was saying too, bro. Either the man got great punch resistance or Dubois is not hitting the way we thought he was hitting. Like, man, come on, man. Get this dude up out of here. Eugene M, what's up with you? He said Dubois looks slow and his shots lack real power. Joyce is slow and only has a jab. Very disappointed in Dubois. He has looked much better than he showed today. Hey, man, that's why I always go back to the amateur experience, man. The man only had 75 amateur fights starting at the age of 9. If you go look at all them tournaments that he won or he placed in, I don't even recognize them tournaments. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't winning the world championships and shit like Joe Joyce. You know what I'm saying? He ain't winning the silver medal at the Olympics like Joe Joyce. This motherfucker is fighting tournaments that we don't even know what they are. You know what I'm saying? Rojas said, this shit hurt, man. Hey, it's all right, man. We'll imagine, man, so the bar next fight will be either David Price or Dave Allen. Yeah, that makes sense. He need a confidence rebuilding. Sexton said, oh, yeah, no crow. And I hit some nice bank at 4-1. Love that goddamn Juggernaut Joe. I ain't mad at you, bro. That's what I was saying. Shit, cash in on their ass. Y'all saw the same said the legend Dave Allen has retired. Xavier the boxing nerd said, I'm not saying he will become a champion. I'm saying that he still has a whole career ahead. And, oh, yeah, that's true, bro. I ain't disputing that. Lionel Witherspoon said, Dubois has no left hook. You're right, bro. He was mainly landing the right hand. And if you got the type of body type that Dubois has, the left hook needs to be one of your staples. But he was mainly just landing the right hand. So I agree with you on that. Eli Zachary said, Dubois got a nigga loaded with crow. I'm eating crow with you, bro, but I'm eating my crow with happiness and joy. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to follow some of this pink cherry gelato on the boys too while I eat my crow. Nitty G said, yo, what happened? I ran to the gas station to grab some Swisher. The fight over with already? Your boy quit. I don't know if you like him or not, but Daniel Dubois quit out there. Mike James Boss said, Marlo, you can have my crow, man. Goddamn, we got enough crow, bro, going around. I'm eating crow with you, but I'm happy to eat crow. L Rock Show said, I had Joe Joyce in the 7th round. Damn, missed it by 2 rounds. Goddamn, yeah, you was close. Thaddeus Godbolt said that was a horrible fight. They both actually suck. All right, man. Welcome to the gym. This is your first time. Rojas said, I guess FA beats Daniel Dubois at this point. Shit, that'll be a good fight. Yeah, man, because I never felt like Daniel Dubois was just that far ahead of FA, really. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got a lot of respect for FA. I know FA started when he was 19. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been fighting that long. But I think he started when he was 17. My bad. But I just never felt like the Dubois was just a bad motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I think FA can get with his ass here. FA might beat the motherfucker, might stop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Tony Boxing Talk said, oh, I got Mr. Roy Jones. Okay, get ready for some crow. The Kane Deal said, Jared Big Baby Anderson on Twitter. This is all England has after Tyson. This is about to be a breeze, huh? I think I know you talking about, man. You talking about that heavyweight that fight like Adrian Broner. I think he's from Ohio, too. J1 Pro said, blessings on blessings, Marlo's corner, man. Appreciate you pulling up. D'Lo said the ball was pulled out of the amateurs to turn pro early. He missed a few classes that would have helped him today. Shit, he was talking about going to the Olympics in 2020. He already 26 years old. So what was he going to do? Go to the Olympics and whoop on some kids? And then we supposed to sit over here and think he good because he done went to the Olympics and whooped on kids? Fuck that, man. That man trash. Yeah, I don't give a damn if he in the Olympics or he in the pros. That man ain't got himself shit out there, man. He a hype job. Straight like that. Eric Gar said Roy Jones was in a play fight with evil ass Tyson. I don't trust him. The Roy was my favorite fighter, man. He was my favorite too, bro. Voice TV, Libra Kane. What's up, bro? Say, yo, I've been MIA. A piece of the corner of the chat, man. Appreciate you pulling up. D'Lo said Joyce never turned his hook over. Oh no, Joyce never turned his hook over much either. Nah, man, shit, he just put that jab on that motherfucker, man. If motherfucker keep hitting you in the same spot all night, hey, something might give. What's up to Marcel Alma Hotel? So I know y'all not telling me the boy lost. Fuck, yeah, that motherfucker lost, man. I've been telling y'all this man trash. J1 Pro said, I'm eating hyped up crow. Yeah, I'm eating it with you, bro. My scary ass, I ain't even take Joyce. I took the boy just trying to make the safe pick. Diego said, what fight you looking forward to the most in December? December? I guess we got Earl Spence and Danny Garcia. Shit, I can't even think of nothing after that. I'm about to go refresh my memory on what's going on. All D laughing, talking about FA and Joyce would be so slow. Goddamn, yeah, it would be slow. D-Lo said, I tried to get you in the car with us, but you low-key wanted some crow because the turkey didn't hit the same. Yeah, you damn sure did try to tell me. Matthew L said, I'm writing the bar off as a major player in the division. He has to prove he's not a bust, man. He looking like a straight bust out here. Sonny Boston said, I'm ready for the crow. Will Imagine Man said, Joyce versus Fury. Yeah, that's an ass whooping for Joyce. You know what I'm saying? But every time a motherfucker come in here and score an upset, y'all sore motherfuckers want to go immediately run and find somebody to beat him. I'm going to let Joe Joyce have his night tonight. He went out there and knocked off y'all golden boy. So y'all eat that crow and enjoy it tonight. Uhuru Dre said, I got Roy on the cards. All right, man, I got to take Tyson, though, bro. Rojas said, I got to lay down. You got to lay down? Marcelo Hotel said, fuck it, I agree with you, Trey. FA probably could knock both of these motherfuckers out. Yeah, Joyce gonna come fight hard, though, man. Don't get it twisted, bro. I like Joe Joyce. I was saying that shit at the beginning of the live stream because to me, Joe Joyce just seemed like one of them dudes that'll get out there with anybody. I know folks were saying that he ducked Luis Ortiz or some shit. Y'all know I'm not the best with that. But from my 2 eyes, it looked like he willing to get out there with a nigga. What's up to my boy J-Dog? Salute to you. So whether the Dubois train is over, man, absolutely. D'Lo said he needed more experience. Damn, Trey, Joyce was just in the Olympics 4 years ago himself, and he is 35. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's a good point. You know what I'm saying? But the only difference is that he started late. He started when he was 22 or 23. This motherfucker, Dubois, he started when he was 9, and he was gonna be in the Olympics fighting kids. You see what I'm saying? Because we can extend that to hell, Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder, he started when he was 19. I don't know how old he was when he went to the Olympics, so maybe that's a bad example. But I think it's a little bit different when you got a guy that started at 22 or 23 and he in the Olympics than a guy that started at when he was 9 and he fighting kids in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving him shit. I'm not gonna give him a soft place to fall. Nigga, you gonna fall on this bed of nails tonight. Your ass is trash, and I've been saying it forever. J-Dog said he a bust. It's not because he lost, he quit. I can't trust him. Absolutely. He ain't got character of a fighter. And the fight was almost over. You know what I'm saying? The man needs to work on his conditioning and he needs to work on his heart. You know what I'm saying? D'Lo said, don't lay down too long with that crow on your belly. Goddamn, I got to come right back and call the Mike Tyson fight tonight. We're going to get our ass up out of here as soon as I catch up in the chat. Rod H. Chap said, I didn't think you can win boxing match by submission. Yeah. Mike James Boxer say, damn, man, that boy trash, ain't he, bro? D'Lo said, yeah, Joyce needed to hit them Olympics. Yeah. Rojas said, the ball better stay away from them PBC heavyweights. Sasha said, thankfully, God blessed me with a good chin. Joyce post-fight quote. Absolutely. That's what I was saying. Either this man got an outstanding chin or this boy Dubois is not hitting that hard. One or the other. And when I looked at that shit, I wasn't just impressed with the way the punches was landing. Them body shots, all that shit look weak as a motherfucker. Get him up out of here. You know what I'm saying? The God you do, hold on. The good you do lives after you. I've just been told the boy has COVID. Okay. D'Lo said, damn, not trash. Well, the motherfucker did get counted out on the knee. He is trash until proven redeemed. Absolutely. Hey, bro, you ready to go and shut it down, man, so we can come back?
Yep.
I'm gonna read the last one, then we gone. Marcelo Mahota said, I ain't interested in that senior citizen fight, especially if they saying ain't gonna be no winner. Okay, I thought I had saw what they gonna allow a winner, a knockout or some shit. The good you do lives after you. Said, check the British news. Okay. Elfanie said, now it was COVID. Yeah, that motherfucker come in and say anything. I almost hit him with a wrench, bro. I ain't gonna bullshit because it seemed like he just coming there talking some crazy shit. J1 Pro the Vince said, in summary for tonight, Joyce skills is money and the bar skills is trash by Sura out there. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, we're gonna go ahead and shut it down, man. Y'all come back and fuck with us in a few hours because I think the card started at 8 o'clock Central. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's my guess. But much love to everybody, man. We done got off to a fun start. I always like a good upset or something to shake up the landscape in the sporting world. You know what I'm saying? But y'all come back and fuck with us, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death.
Facts. Hey, yeah, appreciate y'all, man. If y'all new here, hit that subscribe button, man. We're gonna be back on a little later on the pay-per-view card. But appreciate y'all, man. Everybody who rock with the corner, man. Rock with the fam. Man, we see y'all a little later. Till next time, don't forget to tell them haters and trolls, the fuck out my gym.
You heard him.
Peace.
Yeah.